You're listening to Jump on the Bat-Wagon, hosted by the Watchtower Database. Visit WDB on YouTube for video essays, timelines, fan theories, and much more from the DC animated universe. And now, please enjoy the show. Dog, dimmy dog, owner of the Dims dog.
No.
I'm Dog Dimmy Dog, owner of the Dogsdale Dimmy Dog.
Yeah.
I guess that is his last name. Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Does he have a really tall dog that extends to past the top of the screen?
No, it's one of those like you're like watching it and you're like, oh, why is he got the reason of the hat? This doesn't make sense. And then he goes home and he lives in like the world's tallest fire hydrant.
Yes. And then the dog is always, it's like the parents. You can't see their faces ever. So the dog is so, it's a Clifford kind of dog, but it's always past the top of this. Like you can't see the top of the dog.
Wow.
It changes size just like his hat. See, we're crafting a bit here, everybody. You remember Doug Dimmadome, obviously, from Fairly Odd Parents. But
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
What if it was like a dog instead?
Dogsdale Dimmadome.
Have you ever put your brain power toward
Dim's
that?
Dog
Doug Dimmadog. He was very uncreative with naming his dog. He named it Doug Dimmadog. Not just the Dimmadog or Dimmadog, but he's Doug Dimmadog.
Dog Dimmadog.
Dog Dimmadog.
Dog Dimmadog.
Dog Dimmadog. Owner of the Dogsdale Dimmadog. And then we play the Doug theme song, which is not on the soundboard. Oh, we changed tempos. I'm sorry.
And also, I need like three more of me to do the key, or not key change, but
there already are dog barking sounds in the Doug theme song. Hey! If you're listening to this, I'm sorry. It's episode 200. Whoa. I put this on the soundboard for today because we're on number
200. Big one.
Oh, you cut it. Oh, it's uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable. You want to hear it again?
200. Big one.
I know. It hurt me a little bit, but you can't do it. You can't say it at
250 big ones.
I know. Maybe I'll keep the actual one on there for 250.
Yeah.
200 big ones. It's quite the slice there in the center. It's also like your brain fills in big ones. But you cannot, it's like one of those like, 70s microphones, worse, can't pick up like every syllable you're saying. So like you can't even hear the S at the end.
200. Big one.
Big one.
Big one. I mean, this is a big one episode where it's not like
it's a big one. It's a big two,
yeah,
some would say.
It's a big 200.
Wow.
What's up, Bat-Wags? Welcome to episode 200.
200. Big one.
Of Jump on the Bat-Wagon. I'm James from the Watchtower Database Loud Jacket YouTube channel. And I'm here to show I renamed the channel. I'm here to show my good buddy Brian the entire DC animated universe from start to finish for the very first time. He's seen 199 shits so far. He's going to take another one today. In the controversial Airdate order. So he may view these shits the way human beings experience them in the far gone days of the 2000s. Today is the first time ever that Brian watches the Batman Beyond episode King's Ransom. It was a while ago that we talked about this and made a prediction, so I don't remember what it was, but I think you correctly guessed it was the Royal Flush Gang, and it is.
Rans Kingsome.
Yes, thank you very much. He's staring at me for so long, like, hang on. I've got something to say. Rans Kingston.
That's the thing. That's the thing you had to say.
And then falling backward into the crowd. There you go.
200. Big one.
At the time of this recording,
I don't have any way to tell the time right now.
it's
Show me your
10:20.
phone.
Oh.
10. 28.
Show me your genitals. It's Batman Beyond is streaming on HBO Max and available on DVD and Blu-ray, my dog. And if you'd like to follow along, you can head over to watchtowerdatabase.com/resources. Link is in the show notes. I'm going to say that slower. People are missing that somehow. They're like, how do I find out what's coming up next? They say in the Discord.
In Italy.
In the Discord. They're like a babadi. So sorry to all our Italian listeners.
Look, wait, hold up. Mm-hmm. If somebody is like offended by your terrible Italian thing, it's on them that they've listened to 200
big ones
of us doing this.
That's true. They should know by now that we're racist toward Italians. It's been part of the DNA of the podcast.
Look at those Italians, by the way, they know what they got
deserve
coming.
it.
They really.
I'm so sorry.
They made a choice.
What's your favorite Italian slur? Hopefully we get a lot of input this time. It's watchtowerdatabase.com/resources. That's where you're going to find the spreadsheet of everything that we watch.
There's also a hidden website or a hidden page on the website. I don't know if you know about it. watchtowerdatabase.com/we don't like Italians.
Mm-hmm. See, you're making me, I have to make this now.
I know.
We did that once with some sort of like Dylan message to Dylan, and it was just on there. I think you can still go to it. What? We're recording the podcast.
Wait,
Get
Kimmy,
out
now
of
that
here.
you've opened, you have to open the door wider and yell
Kimmy,
something.
Kimmy, say something. Kimmy.
Kimmy, yell something. Okay, good.
What'd she say?
What?
Did you say
exactly.
butt?
She said what? No, did you say what? Did you say
you
what
say-
or butt?
Hello?
Italian? Is that you? It's me, Margaret.
We don't like you. This is the beginning of our third and final season of Batman Beyond today.
Oh, no.
This
What?
first aired Saturday, September 16th, 2000. And I knew you wouldn't like that. At 11 a.m. on Kids WB. 2 days after the final episode of Gotham Girls Season 1 and Lobo released online. Almost a month after our last Batman Beyond episode, Ace in the Hole. This aired number 40 and produced number 42. The writer is I was looking down at my
comment.
drink. The writer is Rich Fogel. The director is Butch Lukic. The music is Shirley Walker, and the animation is Coco/Dong Yang. Now, I've got a couple of things before we do push-ups, because we've got like extra special segments this episode, because it's in time for,
200 big ones.
200 big one. One of the things was a few episodes ago, you had correctly guessed some trivia, and I said, "Oh, I'll toss you a Cheerio or something every time you get one right." And you're like, "A Cheerio? Come on, I need a king-size Snickers." So I went ahead and made sure that I could provide that for you. So you did get two right that time. So here's 1, 2. King-size Snickers apparently don't exist anymore. They are share size, which is the exact same size but chopped in half. I guess as a reference to popular pop singer Cher, but I'm not exactly sure what's up with that.
Is this how big she is?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
She fits neatly inside a Snickers wrapper.
Servings 2, serving size 1 bar, 47 grams, 220 calories. So we're talking like 94 grams of Snickers is a king size.
Now that I've given you food, I'd like to point out
Thank you.
that in episode 3 of the podcast, we apparently said that if we reached 1,000 subscribers on the Pod Tower, which is now the Just Jump on the Bat-Wagon YouTube channel, that you would buy me a pizza. Someone had pointed this out in the Discord.
Yes, thank you, person pointing it out.
And I wanted to make sure that we followed up on this. This is the little clip here.
That's okay. It only has a few hundred subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can monetize the channel and make some pennies.
Back when we were still in love.
So please go
197
subscribe
episodes
to
ago.
the
How that
Pod Tower.
works? What do we give? We should have a big giveaway.
Yeah, once we
Pizza.
hit 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, pizza.
When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will give you pizza.
Who's you?
I mean, at least you, James.
Okay, yeah. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, Brian will get me pizza. So please, God, subscribe to the thing. See you next week for Feet of Clay Part 1. Hope you're enjoying
It was a long time ago.
Okay. I am a man of many words, most of those insulting Italians. But do you want to do pizza for lunch?
Yeah,
wanna go to
I
Slice?
mean, we just ate bagels, but we can do pizza. We'll shake on it.
grab my thumb. A little looser. There you go. Thank you.
Yes.
How we shake in this house.
We won't describe it any further. It's so evil.
And I'm Brian.
Yay!
Two
There's no longer a brr or a what? There's just two. Burr.
I'm Brian too. Oh, if you can make tuber out of that, I'd be very happy.
Anyway, yeah, we'll get pizza at a certain time, and we'll just pretend that was for here because I don't want to be smacking around on pizza while we watch King's Ransom or anything like that.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But if you want to support the podcast, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Yoppie. Link is below. You send us a Yoppie beverage. We'll do all sorts of shit for you. I'm not looking at the thing, so I can't remember exactly what I say for this one because I haven't said it for as many times.
We do a push up per dollar.
Push up for every $1. Send us coffee for our health and your health and your entertainment. Why is buy me a coffee? .com/Yoppie, YOPPIE. This is from B. Sup, Batwags. I feel like it's been a while since you did something other than push-ups, so I say squats for this Bat Bev.
Oh, I'm getting good at squats.
As for my shit to plug, I guess I published a book a while ago.
What?
The Woman from Autumn Hill, a little fairy tale you can buy off Amazon. I really should look into making it available elsewhere. Now get to squatting. Okay, I will.
Do we have? You need to send me the link
The
to
Woman
this.
from Autumn Hill. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah,
And then we'll do 5 squats.
the woman from Autumn Hill from B.
Oh, it's only available on Amazon Canada. Interesting. Okay, I have to switch to pretending I'm in Canada. It's got a lovely little hand and some leaves on the top, the front.
Worth looking at the art.
A woman with the ability to change the color of the leaves is trapped by the fear and admiration of others. That is until she meets 2 other women with strange powers. Interesting.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
They better not be Italian.
I can't buy it because I don't live in Canada, but Kyle Naranja can buy your book. So if he doesn't, got a problem.
We're using our Kyle powers for evil.
Yes.
All right, let's do some squats.
Okay, 5.
Uno, dos, I don't know.
Tresto. Quattro.
Cinco.
I don't think I'm doing squats the way I'm supposed to, but all I know is
We can talk.
second position plie from ballet shit.
Oh,
Because I'm
Italian.
oh no.
You were Italian the whole time?
Yes, sorry.
I guess that's why we have to do pizza.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's watch King's Ransom.
Okay.
And you accepted this pittance.
What choice did I have?
This never would have happened if my father was still king.
Here we go.
Working for a reprobate like Powers was beneath him.
He had class and made sure we were treated like royalty.
We've just had a run of bad luck, that's all.
Is it? Look at us. 10 is gone, Jack's in jail, and Ace, we can barely repair him anymore. Maybe it's time to fold our hand.
No, it's not over.
Give me one good reason not to walk away.
Because I need you. And because I have a trump that can't fail. One that will put the Royal Flush Gang back on top.
The cat's name is Raunchy now.
Raunchy. She went through all that surgery and now she's raunchy.
Thank you for everyone that gave money to the cat again.
Yeah.
The cat's doing pretty good. I am seeing her in person right now. And she's like, yo.
She is back to her
Sit on my lap.
OG levels of chaos.
Do you lap sit?
Sometimes.
Oh, you heard her. Proof that she's alive. That could have been anyone.
Your donation's hard at work.
Meow! I'm a cat. I'm alive. I'm doing well because of everyone's donations. Wow, it's amazing, Manchi. You would say these things.
She learned English in her recovery.
Hey, we watched the episode, and now we're going to talk about it. That's what we do here on the podcast. We've done it 200 times.
No, we haven't.
No, we've done 199 times. Actually, okay. I was trying to figure this out because with all of the, I bet if I went on like Apple Podcasts, it'd probably tell me like the total episode count or something. Because we've had a few bonus episodes, we've had some revisits, that sort of stuff. I wonder, yeah. So far, so this is the 208th episode, technically.
200.
Hang on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
200
And 8.
big one.
Big one.
But it's pod. It's like
Official episode number 200. But
yeah.
This was something like the Weekly Planet was doing for a while, where one of the hosts was gone for, I think, exactly one episode for a while. And so they'd be like, it's episode 200 or 199 for James. Or whatever. So like,
His name is James?
Yeah, it is.
Is there another
To be
Is there another
Australian.
host called Brian?
No, his name is...
Well, also except Patrick is a close follow.
I feel awful that I can't think of his name.
Cornelius.
No.
Bartholomew.
No, hang on.
Timley Tim Tam
There's
Tomlinson.
multiple people, I'm sure, that listen to this that are yelling it right
Jerome.
now. Nick Mason. That's his name.
That
Nick.
was literally going to be the next name that I
Nick
said.
Mason? Yeah.
Oh my God. I was so close,
I know.
Jamie. You didn't give me a chance.
Jeremiah and then Nick Mason. Whatever the fuck you said. Okay, Brian, can you tell me what happens in
Not until you press the Cooney Phoenix button.
Oh, the Cooney Phoenix button.
I kind of said Cooney Phoenix.
Cooney? I should just rewrite it. It says Synopsis on the board, but I'll rewrite it as Cooney Phoenix for Synyop.
Cooney Phoenix button.
If you're wondering, Synyop, what you just watched, Synyop. Take a listen to the synopsis. The short and summary, which is sometimes kind of long.
200 big one.
200 Coonies.
200 Coonies.
Coonies.
Yeah. Can you please?
It's the Italian way to say it.
And we hate them. We're done with that now. That's all over. We're pretending we're eating pizza through this podcast. So thank you for this sweater. This is like the perfect warmth.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very good.
It looks good. You look like a podcast host.
If you don't want this, I'll take it.
Yeah, you wish.
Laura's dad will know somehow that I took it, aka
You look like a professor.
with pink hair.
What? But the pink hair is like you're like a professor of women's studies,
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
and you like go in your
I
first.
study women.
You go to your first class. You go to your first class, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, Mr. Strecker." Oh, and you're like,
Mr.?
You're like, "Yes, hello, my name is Mr. JT Strecker. This is my first and last class. Women deserve their." How do you say that?
Women, don't touch them. That's the whole lesson. My band director used to say, women can't live with them, can't shoot them. So we're leaving that in the episode, right? Can you please tell me what happens in King's Ransom?
Yeah.
For the love of God.
I
You're
want
going to hate the official synopsis.
I want to get better. I want to
Okay.
get better at my synoping.
You won't.
I like that. I didn't answer probably true, but if I would have gotten better, I would have done it already.
Yeah.
But
You
here's
had
my
207 chances so far.
attempt. Here's my good go.
Clack, clack, dog.
Clickety clack. Come here.
He's like, oh, it's time for Brian to do the thing. Let me clack, clack, dog.
Baba, come here.
Baba Ganoush. Baba, come here.
Baba Ganoush. That's not Italian, is it?
I hope not.
Or wait, no. Baba Ganoush.
Baba Booey.
No, that's not.
Oh my God. Before you do the thing, I thought, so last night I was mentioning the OJ chase that
Don't do it to me when I'm drinking hot tea.
we were talking about the OJ chase for different reasons, the white Bronco chase, but we one of the things we're doing at Video Horizons is people will bring in their tapes. Video Horizons in Astoria, Oregon, 60,000 DVDs. People bring in their old home movies and we transfer them to digital format for them. Yay! Save the past. Tape doesn't deteriorate. You get to see your children again, and that's how it works.
Tape does deteriorate.
No, it won't now because I put it in the computer. That's what I'm saying. Computers don't deteriorate, as we all know. So anyway, one of the tapes was like 3 hours of like kids playing in the yard, and I kept checking on the tape, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, they're still playing! Like, what? No one's ever gonna watch this. Like, it's so long." But I guess I'm preserving the history and da da da. And then I had Coral check on it because I was in the living room with the kids, and they're like, "Oh, there's a car chase now." oh, it's the car chase. And like they at some point had stopped recording home movies and had just, it was happening on the news and they'd, oh shit, and hit record. And it's a solid like hour of the white Bronco chase. And it goes and like pulls up. This is all this helicopter shots and all this stuff.
That's actually probably great to have.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is like a legitimate, like, maybe we have a good copy of this now kind of thing. But one of the best parts was like someone prank phone calls in to pretend that they have like a view of O.J. Simpson from where they're sitting. And it's just very, I gotta find the fucking, I think I'm still Bluetoothed into the shit here.
Right now is I'm looking at the van and I see OJ kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now looking here, he looks very upset. I don't know what he gonna be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting there?
He is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion. I be in the back of a news van, so I can't really hear that good, but I can see it all. And I see OJ. Man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
Oh my god!
This is the perfect timing. I'm like, I couldn't like pause or rewind or anything. I just heard that guy start talking like, oh, this is bound to be good, and then, and Baba Booey to y'all. But like right after I stopped recording that Snapchat, then it would just went on to like 5 minutes later. Some guy is like, we just want to let everyone know like that wasn't a real person. Kind of. This is all live. Like, anyway, what the fuck happens in King's Ransom, please?
I was trying to tell.
I know.
And I got way late.
I had to do it.
Did you?
Yeah.
200.
I'm done.
Marital disputes lead to the disruption of the Royal Flush Gang while Paxton Powers tries to strike a deal to eliminate Bruce Wayne.
That's not bad. That's actually, I'll give that way better than the real one, the official synopsis.
Do I get another Snickers?
Yeah, why not?
Why do you have more? Why do you have more Snickers?
Because it's episode
200.
I really did have another Snickers just in case you did something like this. I was hoping it would be for a trim, but I figured this was better timing.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
You got 3 king size Snickers.
I don't know why that one broke me, but holy shit!
Because you didn't think I'd have a third one, probably.
Yeah, no, I don't need a third one. Here you go.
No. Those are all for you.
Oh,
you just space them out.
Boy.
Get diabetes. The official synopsis for this episode sucks ass. It says Paxton Powers and Melanie, aka 10, return to wreak havoc on Terry and Batman.
That's
First of all,
not
no,
true.
She does not wreak any havoc. Terry and Batman? That's the same guy.
I glossed over that because I was too focused on Paxton and 10 not being.
It's also,
they don't interact at all.
No, and also doesn't mention the Royal Flush Gang or King or anything. What?
Was he confused? Or was the person writing that confusing? What
Sable or whatever her name was? Yeah.
What the fuck is her name?
Henchman girl. Yeah, hench girl.
Like Paxton's.
Yeah, Sable Thorpe is her name.
Yeah, Thorpe.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Rupert Runert Thorpe.
Do you think that the whoever wrote that was like
blonde girl
paying half attention and
probably yeah.
That's my theory.
Stan Berkowitz. Rich Fogel. Yeah, really bad synopsis there. Yeah, you did a much better job. Yeah. Paxton Powers and Melanie, aka 10, return to wreak havoc on Terry and Batman. Is Bruce Batman in this?
I think so.
I guess so.
The person who was writing this has never seen another episode of Batman.
Yeah. Well, clearly Terry's the old guy. That's
an old man name, right?
And Batman's Batman. So yeah.
Did Bruce fighting a bit?
Yeah, we did. He was Batmaning. He did like an escape thing. What?
Pass me those tissues.
Is your hand bleeding?
It's not doing good, dude.
I'm sorry. Brian burnt his wrist on a lawnmower muffler, you said? like a hot metal pipe. During the episode, when they showed a close up of Ace's hand getting all zappy, like broken off, and you're like, he's me, like without missing a beat, like it'd been on screen for like a millisecond.
It's like to have a jacked up wrist.
Yeah. We can't even fix Brian anymore. Like, we've been trying. Brian. Why? Okay. My question is, why is Queen British, but King, voiced by a James Bond actor, has to turn his accent off? Like, I'm definitely not James Bond.
Well, so you have Queen is like British, and then you have Jack, who's like, like transatlantic.
Yeah, he's
kind of.
I'm sort of regalish. Yeah.
Oh, this is my reg. No, that's a little too British.
That was pretty close to how he sounded. Brian. This is Jack of the Royal Flush Gang. Yeah. I start doing Stewie and he becomes Mr. Burns. I don't know why that happens.
That's really funny. Though I super appreciated your listener. You may be on the Jump on the Bat-Wagon Discord channel, which I am not. But Jamie likes to share things with me, and oh my God, he shared today the Full Metal Alchemist slash
Emperor's New Groove chain of events
crossover thing, and not only Ryan Hip, I dare say you won with the the Cusco, but your ability to lock into voices other than Mr. Burns / Stewie all the time
they
is
slip
insane.
sometimes. Yeah, I would say my. Past Mickey Mouse, my like impressions are like 80-90% there, and I'm just very critical of my own work. But yeah, well,
your Kronk is fucking perfect though.
What was the one that I did though? Was, I've been turned into a dog. Can I go home? Your excuse.
You did too though. You did another one. That was it was a Kronk something, right?
It was. I can't remember it now. Oh, I missed the one. I didn't show you the one though where I was doing Oh, is he doing his own theme music? There's a lot of good ones in there, yeah.
Dude, that I was like almost in tears and hungover at the same time.
From the wrist wound. Let's lock in, Brian. Episode 200.
Okay.
200, big one.
You can just cut all that out.
Yeah, no. It's Royal Flush Gang doing a thing.
Yeah,
we had Kimmy with us watching the episode, and we were talking afterward.
She said butts, not what. My bad.
You're right.
On record, I want to apologize.
She said butts. Yeah, that was so long ago for us. That was minutes ago for you, the listener. We were having like a post episode discussion about how adult the themes were of this episode, and whether a child, we were like, Stan Berkowitz would ask us, like, do you think a child would understand this? And then we'd go, what do you want me to say, Stan? What's the answer? And it was just like, there's a lot of like, marital dispute shit, like you said, marital problems, and also just a bunch of background corporate espionage business shit going on that's like, I'm 9 and I recognize Batman punched the guy and there's explosions and that kind of thing, but like, are you going to get all this stuff? I don't think it's a detriment to the episode, and also we're not children watching this, so it doesn't matter. So how did you take away from it? Yeah.
I think the kids would, that's like, setting them up for success. They're like, oh, this is what corporate America is like.
This is what my marriage should be like.
This is what my marriage should be like.
Yes.
This is a healthy, well-adjusted marriage. No therapy needed. Just make sure that your wife is only comparing you to her father. And that you can't take criticism or communicate your needs.
This is something I never caught. So I haven't seen this episode in a while. Yeah. I think the last time I saw this, I was young enough to assume, the Royal Flush Gang is in a like card themed hideout. This must be like they're purposefully like they've dressed this place up or whatever. But I think it's just like an abandoned casino or something like that. Like we've had all these abandoned theme parks and things like that. That's like you can like slide enough to be like, okay, I guess there's abandoned amusement parks. Abandoned casino that's just like sitting there with all the stuff in it still, all the like
and the electricity.
But I think I had assumed they had dressed this place up on purpose, and so the king card was like what King actually looked like before. So this is like an actual depiction of her dad, of pre this gang version of the gang's king. But this is just it is a representation of her father. It's this is just a big king card that was already in the casino or whatever. And so when he's like talking about like, your dad, I'm pointing to this big card as a metaphor for your dad or whatever. So like that, I don't know. That was just a weird like awakening for me in this episode. It was like, oh, I'm stupid. That's not because like all these times where we've tried to track on the YouTube channel, we tried to track like the history of the Royal Flush Gang and like because in the first Royal Flush Gang episode, Batman's like, oh, they've been around, or Bruce Wayne, they've been around for a long. See, even I get it mistaken. Who's Batman? They've been around for a long time, and he's like already faced them and all this stuff, but we never saw them in BTAS or anything. So it's like, what are you talking about? And so like the lineage and all that kind of thing. And so I was like, oh, it's so cool that we finally get to see what the king looked like. I'm like, no, we don't. That's a card. But whatever.
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter.
I would say that there's space for it to be literally him.
Maybe.
Because like we know that they're wearing jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Like we saw this with like Melanie /10.
Yeah. It changes
like
their entire face
disrobing
and
and becoming like a human, whatever. Not bad guy dressed up.
Unbadgening. Yeah.
But like they're all just hanging out in these like fully encompassing bodysuits.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Well, also the first Royal Flush Gang episode, they were out of costume when they were back at their like, mansion or whatever. They're like
they were
sword fighting and just hanging out. And yeah, and this they just stopped using the civilian model sheets for some reason. They're like, fuck it. They're just, but it kind of works also in the theme of the episode where they're deteriorating. Like I was just saying out in the living room is where they're deteriorating as a family, like more and more every episode that they're in. So maybe they're even to the point of like, we're locked into our Royal Flush Gang personas. And so like if we left them, we'd have to face reality or something like that. Like I sort of got a little bit of that from that. Like King is trying to like, no. Like we do Royal Flush Gang shit all the time. We're super cool. And
we only speak in card puns. Yeah. God damn it.
God, Jesus. And chess once.
And chess. Oh my God. Check. I would also
Batman
like to
didn't say the thing you thought he would say. Yeah.
I was wrong. Yeah. My prediction did not come true.
No, it's yours.
That's like almost exactly where it was. I just slide that back into position so
I'm
well.
That good. I'm a Snickers guy.
He's a Snickers bender.
And Brian, you're not you when you're unsnickered. Brian. I didn't fucking do it that time.
Brian.
Brian.
Let me do a Stewie Griffin impression.
Hi, it's
Brian.
me, Stewie Griffin from Family Guy.
And I'm Peter.
Peter, the horse is here. Yeah.
My thought though is that like even though he didn't say the thing that I wanted him to say, which was go fish.
Yes.
There was the perfect opportunity when Ace ended up in the fountain. Ace the bad guy, not Ace the dog.
Ace the robot, yeah.
Ace the robot who went
yes.
He went literally bouncing along the tops of these trees, which Paxton falls straight through later.
Yeah.
How
Maybe
does this big, like 1,000-pound
he's made
robot?
of like flubber. We don't know what his circuits are. Yeah. He's like a Baymax from Big Hero 6. He's just this inflated. He's like mostly just air.
He doesn't punch like he's mostly air.
No.
He doesn't pick up big lumps of metal things that can crush Terry through a floor. Like
that was probably the best. The best action scene of the episode was
them
fighting
really good
on the
art.
rooftop. Yeah. But just like Batman putting his feet on Ace's back and then shooting the rocket feet and they just
was
conk into the wall.
Funniest part of the whole episode.
Which was right after you said, I hate the way that they stand on the cards just so boringly or whatever. Like they don't strike any sort of, you'd have to strike some sort of stabilization pose
just stay
to
on
do
this
that.
like
But they're
slick ass.
Yeah, they're just standing in like just arms at the side, legs perfectly straight, like just in action figure pose or whatever, and without the action, just the figure.
They're just figure posing.
They're figures with card, not action. Yeah, but like and then right after that, Ace just in that same pose because he's a robot just plows into the wall, and then that made Kimmy go, "Are they all robots?"
Yeah,
I was like, "No, just that guy."
Yeah, there was some hit and misses on art, but there was some really great. And we can get into Keen effects later, I suppose. Do you want to get into Keen effects now?
No, I don't.
Okay,
we have a set order for this. We do this every 207.
Prove
episodes.
it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of good animation in this.
Don't talk about it.
No, we can talk.
No, we can't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
No. We got to do the order.
Can I talk about the cast of the episode?
You can talk about cats.
Oh, Manchi. oh, she's in here and she's doing fine. We have Will Friedle as Terry McGinnis / Batman. That was who Batman was. Kevin Conroy as Bruce Wayne, George Lazenby as King, Sarah Douglas as Queen, Olivia Dabo as Melanie. These are all returning people. Previously, Paxton Powers was voiced by Cary Elwes, but this time he is Parker Stevenson. This is Parker Stevenson's only DCAU acting credit. His main things were he was Craig Pomeroy in 30 episodes of Baywatch, which he also directed 9 episodes of, and Frank Hardy in the Hardy Boys / Nancy Drew Mysteries, 1977 to 79.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the Hardy Boys.
So he had some serious voice changes, which I'm sure you're going to get into.
Yeah, well, I thought he did a pretty okay job at... I always wonder about these things of whether they're given like, previously this character was voiced by this person, so please try to do an impression of that person.
Surely they'd give them like an episode, be like, this is what your character sounds like.
Yeah, but like stuff I can't talk about yet. There are instances in the future where I know for sure from these actors that they're like, no, I didn't even know I was replacing somebody. Like they just come in and do the job, and nobody tells them. Nobody does, so it's like a miracle. It's just the wonder of Andrea Romano's direction and casting that she just finds someone that sounds pretty similar anyway, or whatever. But then we have Gabrielle Carteris as Sable Thorpe. She was Andrea Zuckerman in 147 episodes of Beverly Hills 90210, which must be a main character, but I've never watched that. We have Angie Harmon as Barbara Gordon, who was previously voiced by Stockard Channing. She was Lady Trigell in the 2017 Voltron animated series, and her main thing was Abby Carmichael in 72 episodes of Law and Order. You probably recognize her face from TV. The TV is on in your grandma's house. There she is.
Okay.
But yeah, this one is like a noticeable difference. You said, I didn't even know that was Barbara when she, like, it turned off your brain to the character model. You're
strangely.
Yeah.
Strangely. Because then, like, when I said that, I was like, that's Barbara? Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Which Kimmy was like, I assumed it was.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
and it cut back visually and it was like, oh, it's obviously Barbara. But for some reason, it was like lady talks, new voice. And I felt completely disassociated from it. Which maybe the first time that's happened.
I think you were thinking of that enough to probably not have an opinion yet of whether you like, because she's only in that one scene too, whether you have a preference or whatever. But
I mean, it does. I suppose the voice acting is fine, but I also don't like when my character's voices change.
Well, there was a commentary on a later thing where Bruce Timm's talking about it, about like, I think it was just like scheduling shit conflicts with Stockard Channing that she couldn't keep doing it. But Stockard Channing is older than Angie Harmon by a decent amount, and so was much more like, old lady voice. And then this one is I think she's like 37 or something doing Barbara Gordon's voice now, or maybe even younger than that. But she has this kind of like, yeah, I'm a Law and Order police officer kind of voice. And so she just like automatically already fits into it. I don't mind it too much. And I'm so used to it from the rest of this show that it doesn't bother me. But yeah, it may be one of those things you have to keep an ear out for.
It's one of those, like, for me, I wonder, like, I guess, I don't know.
Try not to care, but you will.
Try not to care. Like, this bothers me more than like art style changes, except for like the reveals of the baddies in TNBA.
Oh yeah,
but
that looks way worse.
But it's like the whole. I always wondered why, like when the OG Dumbledore died and they replaced him. Come on, like don't give them the same name if they are visually super different.
Sure.
Like, just be like, this is like
new guy,
Fumbledore.
Yeah,
this is his cousin.
Yeah, came in. Yeah.
Why would you just stick with it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's also like they're not replacing like Kevin Conroy all of a sudden or something. So it's not. I feel like that kind of thing, like replacing like the title character, or essentially the title character, is like, whoa, what are we doing? Or but if it's like Paxton Powers is different now, I don't give a shit. You know,
yeah, that's fair.
I do really like that gag at the end where he's like a father to me, except he doesn't glow in the dark, and then whatever.
That was great.
Which I was kind of worried that. I don't know if when he first appeared on screen, did you remember who that character was, or did you just go like, this was a bad guy kind of a thing? Like
I remembered Blight before I remembered his actual name.
Okay, yeah.
And honestly, I was like, Derek Powers for the longest time.
Why does he look so much younger?
Yeah, that was funny to me.
Yeah. You understand that's Blight's son in this, not Blight.
Nope.
There you go. Derek Powers was Blight, and Paxton Powers is his son. They had See,
fuck.
we got it. We got there. We got there. It doesn't matter because that's his last appearance in the show.
Damn it. I fucked it up.
It's all right. See, he's like a father to me, except he doesn't glow in the dark.
My God. Wow.
Well,
what?
I will say, I don't give a shit that you didn't remember Paxton Powers, Blight,
The great irony is that I got it so wrong, but I'm like, oh, it's not Derek Powers, it's Paxton Powers. I got it now.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
I'm good.
Paxton Powers,
Send me
Blight.
down in a sub with the billionaires.
Yeah. Send me down in a sub like Blight. No, I'm just going to say, I've said this to you off podcast and also probably on, but it doesn't bother me when you forget a thing because I don't expect you to remember every single fucking thing that we watch. It has been I'm saying this as if this is the final episode of the podcast, but it has been a great joy to me when you latch on to shit like Clayface or hating Man-Bat or whatever opinions like, oh, I really liked Mask of the Phantasm and that kind of stuff, where that's all that matters to me is that you're having a good time and that you do have I love Bullock, I love this thing or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you should because he's funny and cool.
So where's Bullock?
I don't know. He hasn't been around he's probably really old now, or maybe he died of a heart attack or something.
Oh, he definitely died at 49.
Yeah, probably. We have two more people in the cast. We have Nicholas Guest as Jack, who was previously voiced by Scott Cleverdon. So we have another new replacement voice actor in this. Nicholas Guest was previously Thug in Second Chance. And last is Sean Donnellan as virtual anchor. Let me see if Nicholas Guest is someone famous or whatever.
Who's the actor with the last name Guest?
Well, this is Nicholas Guest, and I don't recognize him.
Yeah.
Actor with lazy eye. Last name Guest. Christopher Guest. I don't recognize him either. So I don't know.
Brain do brain things.
Yeah, someone tell us who we're thinking of. Trivs. You want to see if you can get any right, and then I'll take back the Snickers and then throw it at you again and pretend.
Hell yeah!
You want to guess any trivs did you notice any animation errors or things that you want to point out or signs and words?
I can't remember the name of the kitchen thing, but I was trying to be what is that supposed to? Oh, it's kitchen.
It says,
but I feel like
Deckard's Kitchen is the name of.
But it says
thing.
Deckard's Kitks.
Kitsy.
Yeah, and I was just what is that supposed to be? Is it supposed to be an E? It's definitely the same letters as the C. Oh, it's kitchen, but the kerning's fucked up and the shot is a little too wide.
Do you recognize Deckard as a name?
Deckard
in pop culture. Rick Deckard is the character's name. It's Blade Runner. It's Harrison Ford in Blade Runner.
Oh no! Blade Runner is one of those saw the OG when I was young.
Yeah,
haven't seen it again. Don't know
the sequel's actually pretty good.
Really? Is there more Blade running?
There's actually less running, I think, in that one.
Oh God, I
didn't see a single blade either. When Batman is in pursuit of Ace, the fire emanating from his thrusters is green. I did not notice that.
Is the fact that every single vehicle in the show was
white and gray? Yeah. There's some scene transition where they're like, I bet I know who's behind it. And then it just cuts to the highway and every single car is very light gray. And you're like, it's the white car manufacturer. He's at it again. When Bruce throws his cane at Queen, it knocks her scepter out of her hand. Yet in the next scene, she's holding it again.
I missed that.
Probably picked it up, I guess. Upon seeing Melanie, when Jack was released from prison inside a Gotham Police Department, Jack's mouth does not move when he says Melanie. I was too busy looking at Melanie. When abducted, Paxton is only wearing a towel wrapped around his lower torso, but at the gang's hideout, he's wearing his usual attire. Did the gang raid his wardrobe?
I hope so.
He kept an extra suit tucked into his towel at all times.
I love that he's hanging out in prison in a frilly shirt.
Yeah,
with a cravat or something.
Somehow he was wearing that under his skin tight Royal Flush Gang costume.
I have questions about their costumes.
I thought that I didn't notice this in the past. It might have been this way, but there were many shots in this where King gets flipped over or punched backward. He's on the ground. His legs are in the air, and his little tunic thing flips back, and then you can just see that he has a white costume, and then there's just white underwear over the top of it, like Superman trunks but white, and under the tunic thing. And I wonder if that was a oh, we know that's going to happen a lot in this episode, so we better like put some whitey tighties on him or something.
No.
Like, otherwise, it's just going to be like bulge line or something. Like
we're going back to Doug and saying that this is a Quailman reference.
Oh, yes.
And he's got underwear on the outside of his
He's just
uniform.
been getting so like disoriented from all the Royal Flush Gang stuff. He's like, I've been watching Doug and it's really cool, and he get off my back about it. He's got a belt.
He's got a
around
belt.
his- yeah.
He's got a belt on his head.
Flipped your crown and then just no. I've started wearing a belt and underwear and a towel. The Deckard's kitchen thing. There's another possible Blade Runner reference at the beginning during the robbery. A simplified Ennis tile pattern can be seen making up the walls, which is the same pattern in Deckard's apartment. That's the like squares within squares overlapping kind of shit. It was in the museum where the cat thing was.
Wow, that's
Jade
a stretch.
Puss. Yeah. Queen's first name is revealed to be Donna. What?
I think I have a triv.
Oh, okay.
The not Jade Puss's ear repairs when it's in.
It does.
Here, give me a. You have more.
Do I have more than that? Who's to say?
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't on the list, but I was going to say it is, the Jade Puss that we saw in the museum at the start. Its ear breaks. And then when they're like, I always knew Paxton had this collection. I just never told anybody. And then the cat, the ear is back to normal. Yeah.
I think it is also normal again in transit at one point before they hand it over to Derek Powers.
Yeah. Yes. Paxton.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Queen's first name is revealed to be Donna, which is the Italian word for queen in a deck of cards. So that's
I'm
pretty
sorry, did you say the I word
Oh
in
my God.
company?
The pizza's here, everybody. The I word, engagement. The episode from Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh.
The episode reveals it is King who married into the family and finally confirms that the gang member Ace is a robot. I had told you this before because you were like concerned in the first Royal Flush Gang episode. Batman's fighting Ace in a hallway and like shoves him down a laundry chute and then throws a bomb down.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And then you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm like, he's a robot, but I don't think we know that yet. And then this is the first time we see that he definitely is a robot.
There's a lot about. I mean, I kind of like the lore of the failing family in this situation with them. Like it's intriguing because like. I think we have this level of like the good guys are the good guys, the bad guys are the bad guys, and they will always be in this lane. But to have these bad guys like splintering, starting with 10.
Yeah.
And, like,
bad guys
apart.
working in a group are usually going to also be shitty to each other or whatever. The King's words about living in someone's shadow may refer not only to the character situation, but his voice actors as well. George Lazenby played James Bond, and On Her Majesty's Secret Service was not compared favorably to his predecessor, Sean Connery.
Gee,
so that could be cool.
I wonder why.
My parents recently watched On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and my mom was like praising it and talking about how cool she thought it was.
I used to like your mom.
I know. Well, and I asked her like, why? Like Brian and I tried to watch it, and we just couldn't get into it. And she's like, I think I just really like that like the woman in it is not just this like falls for James Bond immediately and loves him no matter what and just has sex with him all the time. She actually has like a character and an arc and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, this is a redeeming quality of the movie. Sure.
That is
a boring ass movie.
I will say like, sure that can be a redeeming quality.
Yeah.
But for the other 2.5 hours, what are we talking
the
about?
movie, yeah. We need to do, I think we've talked about this, but we need to do one of our like movie watch throughs with Dan watching On Her Majesty's Secret Service and get him to like tell us like, okay, why do you like this so much?
Raise your hand when something good happens.
Yeah. And he just raised his hand the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those, like, I don't know, you watch a movie that you're so on with someone that really likes it, you start to appreciate the thing because they really like the thing about it. But
dude,
I need to know.
I will go back to the fact that we went into it excited and open.
Yeah.
We were ready for this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not overly amped, but like,
wasn't there like a tobogganing? No, what is it called? When it's the Cool Runnings thing. What's
luge?
That? Yeah. What is
bobsled?
Yeah. Wasn't there a bobsled chase between James Bond and
probably
and
there was
Blofeld,
a big ski
and it's like
scene
really awful looking.
And
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think it's telling that we've talked shit about it a few times on the podcast, and none of the listeners have been like, "Hey, hang on a second."
Yeah, we're like baiting and waiting for the people to like be like, "Oh, you missed this."
Yeah,
and someone is like, I'm hoping someone's like, you know what, I'm gonna be that guy, and they're gonna watch it tonight, and then like 3 hours of their life goes away and they're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Nope, they're right.
I just at the video store, I just labeled all of the James Bond movies like with little stickers on the spines that say like 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you can tell what's in, you know, which one to watch in the right order. And when I got to On Her Majesty's Secret Service, it was like the 7th one or something like that. I was like just looking at it for a while, going like, do I just keep this off the show? But then we were having a conversation with one of our new hires about like, she was like, oh, I tried to watch through all the James Bond movies. And then I got up to Pierce Brosnan and I was just like, I just can't do this anymore. And I'm like, oh, you stopped where it starts to get entertaining. Like not good necessarily, but at least like fun and exciting. And like, I don't know. I'm probably just a little baby boy, but all the like old James Bond movies are just so slow and not good.
They're super slow. They're super misogynistic, but there's something about them that I find like I actually find really engaging.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it's the hilarity. I think it's the hilarity of it and like how bad the effects and stuff are. But it's just like, man, they were like trying to do this thing. And then the middle loses me a lot.
Yeah.
And the Pierce Brosnan, I wasn't like super convinced of by Bond, but like still like those movies.
He's Bond to me because he was Bond
when I
was a kid.
Yeah.
And I think that's everybody's thing. But like, I recognize that, you know, GoldenEye is pretty good, but then the other Pierce Brosnan movies are just so stupid and bad.
Oh, yeah. What's the one with like the underwater and the bums in the Arctic?
Oh, that's the last one. Tomorrow Never Dies. No, Die Another Day. Yeah. Anyway, no one cares about this. The last trib I have is Bruce Wayne briefly fights King. This is not the first time they've clashed in Dead Man's Hand. It's the first Royal Flush Gang episode. King claims that when he was young, Batman broke up the Walker gang for a while, something King vowed revenge for. King, however, remains unaware that by fighting Bruce, he is having the rematch he has so desired for years.
That is heartbreaking.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this is just fucking old guy.
and he's just having a bad time.
Yeah.
Poor King. We don't care.
I like the bit where, Bruce Wayne falls in the water. You see like a silhouette of a vaguely human-shaped thing. King reaches in and pulls out the jacket, and then Bruce Wayne is behind him and clonks him in the head. And you were like, where was everyone else looking? No one saw that he got out of the fountain, ran around in a circle, and then bashed him in the face.
By that angle,
yeah,
the people like hovering or whatever, at least Queen, wouldn't have been able to really see King. Because they would have been like going through the statue. But she would have had a perfect view from Bruce Wayne getting out of the fountain. Yeah.
He's right behind you now.
She still had a weapon at that point in time.
I think maybe he was Batman or something. He like knows escape artistry. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the last
also, wasn't he dry?
Yeah. No, well, I thought he was sweating in the next one. He was sweating because he had like
heart stuff.
Well, my heart's gonna do shit. I gotta take my pill.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny too. Kimmy was like unaware of the like heart condition stuff. So Bruce Wayne, did mild fighting, and then he's sitting on the edge of the pool while Batman's taking care of the rest, and he's just like, and pops a pill in his mouth. And we were just making jokes about it being like a breath mint. Like, man, my breath fucking stinks today. And it's just
like, well, that's it for me. And then like you hear like the do. He like pops a Mentos.
He's holding the thing sideways and looking at the camera with Mentos fresh and full of life. I think, unlike Bruce Wayne, we've had
fuck.
We've had several episodes where Bat-Wagon is like, he has to get fisticuffs with some shit. He beats up the T gang and while they're looking for Terry in the sewer.
Yeah.
He did this in this episode a couple other times recently. And like, this was the first time they at least leaned into like, oh, he shouldn't be doing that. We established in the first episode that that's bad for him. But like most of the time it's fine. He's fine. I wish
to be fair, these guys were hitting him like with like projectile weaponry.
Yeah, but
like
I guess I kind of wish they leaned a little more into the danger of it all. Of like, I won't still because there's several episodes left and he's a main character of the show, but I want to believe a little bit harder that like maybe he'll die, like maybe he's an actual danger, and yet they usually just go like yeah whatever, like they just kind of move on from that. Whereas like the first episode, even just the Joker gang coming up on with motorcycles up to his house and he like smacks him around with Terry, and then he's like keeled over like, oh Jesus, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was having a heart attack 20 years ago and I'm still and then every other time time he's just like, I'm fine. Like he puts on the big suit of armor to fight Ink in that other episode and just all this stuff, which of course is like he's not supposed to, but
yeah,
I don't know. I just kind of wish there was a little more danger there, or maybe
that.
we cut to his pav and he's got the pumping heart thing again or something. But
even just the audio of it would be
yeah. Instead he's sweating and eats a breath mint and he's fine. I want to take a little pause in the podcast to give you an open mouth be old man. So I'm going to open this. This was one of the things that Tip Apricot got for me at the toy store. Do you have like a little razor blade or something we can just cut the tape on this? It's a 2-pack of parademons, and I thought it would be fun to add one to your. You have a little shelf up there,
Jamie. That shelf is getting full.
It sure is. I didn't know that you had a shelf till I got here. Jesus, I can't use a fucking box cutter.
I'm gonna have to start like cycling them because like
take a picture of the
Banana
shelf.
Man is gonna be covered up.
I have to do this very carefully so I don't break the box or some shit.
Do not break the box, Jamie.
I'm gonna have to borrow it back at someday. All these things where when I have the packaged action figures where I'm like, oh, someday I'll take really nice photos of these, so I have like archive of what the action figure. How the hell are they held in here?
Tape.
What the fuck is going on?
Jamie has never taken a toy out of a box before.
No, honestly, I RFB as much as possible. All right, in RFB.
No returns for boys. It's just that facial expression.
Yeah, he just has an open mouth for the old man.
Wow.
Yeah, I spotted Tip Taprica had sent me photos of a bunch of different action figures at the toy store here in Big Bus. And I wasn't going to get this one. I thought it was cool, but I was like, I'll leave it off the list. And then it was like, no. I do it for the vine, do it for the meme. Is he going to stay? He's pretty top heavy. You got a veritable Justice League up here. Mr. Free. Sorry.
Yeah, do it.
Mr. Freeze, open mouth, be old man. The bird Robin. Then you have get up on the Hydra's back. Phil, you have Batman Batman in Killer Croc costume holding Killer Croc head. You have a second Mr. Freeze pop figure and then a Banana Man. I want to add the Justice League theme song to an image of this.
Yeah, do it.
The other unboxing that we have to do, we have a package from Eric LeBeau, which I don't think was necessarily supposed to be an episode 200 thing.
But guess what,
it's a
baby?
Nice coincidence. We have a little note, which also has this picture of the anime girl listening to Jump on the Bat-Wagon with a smiley face. It says, Yoppie Day, James and Brian, as requested. In this package, you will find 2 red 1/4-inch acrylic Batman Beyond emblems, one for each of you. As well, I've included something for James as a bonus this time around in reference to the source of his equivalent
exchange.
To the Nostalgia Critic Bat credit card bit, as there was the perfect amount of yellow scrap material. Oh, no. Scrap material around. Do be careful with them as they are very pointy and could puncture the skin. Keep out of reach of small children. I'm looking at you, James. If you want to file the edges to flatten a bit, hope you enjoy these. Find good places for them at the time of writing, 6:52 p.m. on Monday. I'm currently on the Joyride or the Structural Integrity of Unwrapped Burgers episode of the podcast. I forgot about that one. In my re-listen of the entire series I started back in August, it's helped the work days fly by. I love giving back to you guys when I can on behalf of myself and the other Dylan Pollocks who can relate to this meme I made. Until next time, you and the Batwags keep calm and yop on. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
And I'm guessing there's a yellow one in here.
I do have all the files we need, so before you head back to slightly smaller bus, we should take care of the edges.
Yeah.
Wicked shop. Oh my God, those are bigger than I was expecting.
These are full size, yeah.
Wow.
Damn. And there's a yellow one. That's awesome. Here, have one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
I'm going to have to find a way to mount.
Well, I did. They just released a brand new Batman Beyond head, like a little maquette of his head that I bought for the video store to put on a shelf somewhere. So maybe I'll just put this next to it or something. So there'll be little accompanying things. You'll live on in infamy.
God, that's cool. Maybe I should hang this next to my Norway.
Ooh, yeah.
Little
the 2
thing.
flags of your heart. I put this box away.
Oh my God. This is really cool.
It is really
cool. This is
cool.
really awesome.
That was me throwing the box full of Batman Beyond shit in presents. Thank you, Eric. These are really cool, and they are very sharp, but I will just not throw them across the room and stab someone in the eye.
I'm going to throw mine at you.
It's time for Keen Effects. Keen. Once again, I'm reminding you what segment we're in.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is a shot where Sable Thorpe tasers King in the leg, and then it just shoots up his body.
Up.
Yeah, and then he goes, yeah, and it like cuts on a flash of light, and then he falls over. That was very keen.
There was also there's an explosion, like the camera panned with an explosion, and the explosion transferred to another explosion and another location.
It was one of those like side wipes where like a Star Wars thing, which usually denotes like a passage of time, but it was immediate. So it was like, was that necessary? Like, I wonder if
it was fucking cool.
It was cool. Yeah. So it was like, okay, but it was also weird. But I also liked the shot of King aiming the sword at Bruce Wayne, and his reflection is in it.
The sword reflection was maybe one of my favorite.
And then the sword lights up after that. Yeah, that's really cool and keen.
I'm making a
log cabin out of Snickers.
Yeah. It's a structural wrapper.
How many you got there? 4?
Yeah.
There was just good art in general. Like the animation was very smooth and good, and there wasn't too much that I was like, that looks bad. Like I can't even think of any specifics that were not good.
No.
I do like how I did like the shot of Ace. His head gets knocked like out of its slot or whatever, and so he's just staring up, and then has to like walk forward and crack his head back. And
that was one of the things that like kind of threw me. Actually, I didn't understand what happened.
It did kind of look like he was just looking up. Yeah. Like, did Batman go up there? I don't remember that. And the shot of him throwing him through the window floor, like you could see him through the window.
That's the one that I wanted to talk about, because that was Robot, not Dog. Ace.
His name is not Dog.
Picks up this big rectangular thing and like smashes Terry through the roof of this building.
Mm-hmm.
And then the camera's pulled out just far enough that we can see like going through the roof, and then the window in like into the top floor. We see him smash through, and it was just like, it was a little thing, but I feel like those little things give so much to an episode.
Yeah,
so much meat.
I don't think we had any CGI in this. I didn't recognize anything that looked like that.
Egregiously CGI.
Egregious CGI. But from the Fandom Optimist podcast, it's time for Jordan Blumen's Musical Minute.
Hey, music.
You're facing a spoiler at me, I hope you know.
Huh? Oh, the box. Oh no, screenshots of parademons.
No, look at the bottom. Center.
Oh, the Justice League? Oh, now you know they exist. Sorry about that.
I mean, I guess that's who it was, but...
Yeah. Well.
Oh, is there... I think they're over here too, are they? Is that the Justice League?
I'm just going to put this somewhere else where you can't see it. If you looked too long at that parademon screenshot, you'd see more spoilers, so I'm just going to keep it there.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, Jordan.
Now over to the musical minute for King's Ransom. Obviously, cool fight scenes, cool everything. There was one particular fight scene that had like a halftime groove that felt really heavy, that was really cool. The one thing that really stuck out to me, just as a percussionist, was there was a groove where they've got the Royal Flush Gang has Paxton captive, and they're getting ready to call Bruce. There's like a groove there that has some synth, but it's almost entirely like triangle and hi-hat. And it was just a really cool groove. It made me happy. I liked that. And I like the synth stuff when we find out that King is cheating on Queen. Thought that was good. It was soft but eerie and kind of a weird chord. I thought that was a lot of fun. Never apologize for loving your fandom, and try to stay optimistic.
Thank you, Jordan. I didn't notice the triangle thing. Now I really want to go back and listen for that.
Sounds like I trust Jordan that it was cool. I'm always so sad that I gloss over these things. Not intentionally, but
they enter our ears, obviously.
Yeah. But it doesn't hit as hard or it stick or whatever. But the idea of like hi-hat and triangle, like dueling instruments, I'm like, that sounds hilarious.
I need
actually,
to see what that's about. I think like in general, like he always has to tack on. Yeah, I mean the fight scene's good or whatever, because it is pretty much just an overarching thing of this show is like, oh, Batman's fighting people. The music is really cool.
Yeah,
and there's just nothing you can do about it. You can try to not enjoy this music, but you've got to. Where's Clayface in this episode? He's the king card that shapeshifts to look like the actual dad. I don't know. He's not Sable Thorpe because she gets thrown in the pool, so we better not do that to Clayface.
He must be the section of trees that Ace is bouncing across.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. He hardens himself for Ace, and then he's like, oh, an innocent man, and lets him fall through. Not really innocent at all, but he's maybe Blight, or maybe it's his son. I don't know. Said Clayface.
That's so funny,
Don't worry,
dude.
I'll never let you
That
live
is
it down.
so fucking funny.
Okay, to be fair, Derek Powers and Paxton Powers look almost identical. Derek Powers just has white hair. Paxton Powers has black hair. Like they had the same face, basically, the same pointy.
I guess
nose
I do remember the scene of them. At least I think I remember the scene of him being like, "You're gonna take over. You're gonna be the face of the company or whatever."
In the car,
and he's like, "I'm going on hiatus or something."
And now what's gonna happen? Because now Paxton Powers is all arrested and shit. And it leaves Wayne Powers to be like Wayne blank ?
Terry.
Wayne Terry. Wayne Batman. Fuck. It was so easy. I went through the whole LLC paperwork, and I had to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, Clayface is the bushes, but also there was a shot of Sable Thorpe. It's right after she reveals, like, I can do a bunch of kicks on King and tases him and stuff.
His ass.
Yeah, but then she walks back and stands next to Paxton, and she, like, her eyes are black. Like, it's like, as if, I don't think it's on purpose.
She's an X-Men, dude.
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
guess she's Mystique. Yeah, and Clayface. Same thing. Batman's usefulness.
What did Batman do? Did he get a 10 or only a 2? I really gotta know. Tell me now. What is Batman's usefulness? Out now.
Good shit.
Dude, I'm still not tired of it.
200 big ones.
Yeah, no, I've multiple times just sat there and listened to that theme over and over again. Like, it makes me like
full cut when.
Well, yeah, I'm like, I actually mixed this pretty well. Like, if I could do like more than that, and like every time that Joe is a part, he played drum set on that. Like, he always is like, we should do more stuff like this. I'm like, yeah, we should, and then we don't.
Yeah, we know he's in the wings.
Yeah,
thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Who doesn't listen to this podcast?
No, unless he's on it. Okay, Batman was fine. He did all the necessary things.
Which one?
The little one. Lil Batman.
Lil Batman. Coming up next week on Lil Batman.
It's just a Playhouse Disney show.
You know what? I don't think I'd be a good voice actor, but I want to do those like
just
TV stinger thing. Next up,
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
I got the smarmy guy for like Nick Jr.
Yeah.
I also have the Nickelodeon one where things are a little bit more serious.
And then Toonami.
Are you experiencing erectile dysfunction?
Only on Toonami. If you're still watching Toonami, you probably need something.
Look, these shows are for children. You need to stop watching them now.
Let's see. Okay, so Batman and Terry didn't do any particularly amazing detective work or anything. He was just kind of...
No, this was more or less the royal flush fucking themselves over.
Yeah. He was there at the right times. I like. There's the constant joke of like Batman and or Robin like crashing through the glass in the top of like Joker. Even one episode was like, either you don't know how to use a door, or you just like pulling glass out of your shorts or something like that. And it's like they just keep doing it. Batman, Superman, everybody just keeps crashing through skylights.
Yeah,
and Batman's like, don't steal this priceless artwork, but I destroyed part of the building and it's raining glass on other artwork.
They destroyed so much art in that museum.
Yeah. It's just like unavoidable, I guess.
Yeah.
The guard museum like curator shows up later. What the fuck, man?
Batman, you whore!
Oh, but you definitely saved the Jade Puss, except not because it's broken now.
Yeah.
I'll give Batman like a 4. He did fine, and he didn't need to do any better or worse than that. 4. Paxton's keypad has like hieroglyphs on it out of 10.
You see, that makes it at least twice as hard.
Yeah, secure. You have to put Bird Tree Mountain in order to access my Jade Puss.
Wow, is that all it takes?
Do we have a subtitle for this episode yet? There's been options, but I haven't. Hopefully, future James is writing them down.
I don't know. We'll have to think about this. Yeah. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to give him a 3.2 disappearing, reappearing Bruce Waynes out of 10.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, because again,
3.2 because he left. The 0.2 was his coat that he left in the fountain. The 0.8 was the coat that he left.
We don't have a fully 4 Bruce Waynes or something. No, he was fine. It was fine. But also, like, let's say, like, you know, tip of the hat to Melanie to be like, hey, bro, you can get out of crime and wash dishes. And he's like, maybe it's time for me to turn my life around. But he didn't really have that kind of energy about it.
Yeah, he was just kind of like, thanks for letting me out. I guess I'll do whatever. So hopefully he does. I guess for these 5 seconds, I'm grateful that you did that for me. Also, like, what was his bail? How low was it that she could make a few salads and was that like
$1.75? No one's gonna bail you out, pretty boy.
She's been working there for like months or whatever, probably, or maybe years. Who knows how much time has passed here.
I'm sure a few salads is an exaggeration.
But yeah, I know, but I mean, like, she's been saving up money for probably like her own, like, I'm going to get out of town and I'm going to, you know, start a new life or whatever. And then her brother gets arrested yesterday and she goes, well, shit, that's like all the money I have. So like, all right, well, let's leave together and start again. I'll just keep working at the restaurant.
I'm telling you that they are missing something with their new lives.
Yeah.
Like they have the perfect opportunity to like kind of rekindle something and like nod to the past, but also move forward.
Yeah.
They need to open up a family plumbing business called the Royal Flush.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the 200
Please
again.
clap.
200 jokes.
2.
From the Movies to Watch Before You Die podcast, it's
Who is
Thoughts
it?
of the Week with Dylan Pollack.
Dylan Pollack.
Coming up next, it's another guest appearance from our favorite visiting superhero.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Here it is.
It's time for the Thoughts of the Week from Dylan Pollack on King's Ransom, or You Gotta Know When to Fold 'Em. Queen says, Jack, we can't leave him, and King immediately is like,
yes, we can. Yes, we did. Yes, we can.
I want to point out, I love how when they kidnap Paxton Powers, they knock his bodyguard in the pool, and the rest of the scene, the bodyguard just can't muster the strength to get out of the pool and do anything at all. And I just found it hilarious how it's like, so you just sat there? We also get some really cool characterization in this episode. Bruce knows that it's a bluff that they would kill Paxton because they need money, not more crimes. And even more so, you get Paxton clearly sucks because he immediately turns selfish and is like, well, this could benefit me if you can kill Bruce Wayne. Rich Fogel, you've done it again, I say. Anyway, I also thought it was funny that this episode could also be called Ace in the Hole. But whatever. To go back to King, do you think when he talks about living in someone's shadow, that line is a reference to George Lazenby's time as Bond, or am I reading too much into that?
You're not.
Speaking of reading too much into things, let's do the question of the week.
Hell
Favorite
yeah.
part.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I've asked your favorite card game before on a Royal Flush episode. You got a favorite phone game you waste too much time on?
Ooh, yes, I do.
No, I don't.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
It is called Block Blast. I'm going to play it right now while Brian answers his answer.
No, I don't have any games on my phone. I don't play games on my phone.
You sure? Oh, it says hello again.
I
lost already.
I have played the Google browser
dinosaur
version.
Dinosaur hop over shit.
I played that one occasionally. But like Solitaire or Minesweeper.
Yeah. I played a lot of Spider Solitaire at Marathon Coach.
I've never played
Big Bus.
Spider Solitaire once in my life ever.
Really?
I don't know how to play
I don't
it.
think I could remember now how to play it.
Oh, okay.
Every time that I try to play an actual card game, it takes me way too long to learn all the rules of the card game, and then I play it once and go, that was pretty fun, and then I never do it again.
Yeah. Good old Solitaire.
Yeah. What's this episode?
Books or hip hop?
Books.
Hip hop.
Okay. Are we putting this on the top 10 for Batman Beyond?
Jamie?
Yeah?
I don't think so.
You say it as if it's like, guess what? No. Let me take a look at my, I got to see like why is this not showing me the DCAU top 10 document?
Why is this not showing me the
Mementos Fresh and top 10. My bottom is Splicers. I don't think so.
Is my bottom? No, Splicers
is also Splicers.
It is Splicers. Oh, I thought it was 9. Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was solid. Animation was good. Story was good. Barbara Gordon was worse.
Or it was good. Barbara Garden.
Barbara's Garden.
Next week on Barbara's Garden. See, I
With
can do
mental
it. I
fresh
can
and
do
full
voice acting.
of
Somebody
goodness.
give me a job, please.
Now, before we move on to mail, we had a survey for episode 200 that Louisiana Purchase had put together. We announced this a few episodes ago, maybe a dozen or so at this point. And we have all of the like results of the survey. There were just some, it was a very low level, just kind of like, hey, how'd you find the podcast? What's your favorite joke? All this kind of thing. So
very low life.
Very low life.
Did we ask
for
people
all
what
the
their
low
favorite
lives.
joke was?
Yeah.
Like running gag or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people did, put Where's Clayface, Ham Predator, Balderarchy, that kind of stuff. There's some of my favorites here. My favorite bit, this is all anonymous, so we have no idea. My favorite bit is when Brian presses a button for a sound cue, but then it's the wrong one and he scrambles to find the right one, but ultimately settles on a different, still wrong sound cue. Streaming on Brian's
like
dog.
this?
Yeah.
Books.
Yes, perfect. Another bit this is another person that I like also is Get on the Hydra's Back theme, don't like is Get on the Hydra's Back theme. Because when I was going through a backlog of episodes, I would sleep to them and have vivid memories of getting rudely awakened at 1 a.m. by Bullock and rock music telling me to get on the Hydra's Back. We had some episodes where we were just screaming all of a sudden and we're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It depends on the day. Right now, I'd say, whoa, soundbite, but that's subject to change. Spamming the soundboard, if that counts. Another specific moment I think about from time to time for whatever reason still makes me laugh. WF, without finances, because he lost his job. And many more amusing one-liners throughout. I don't even remember that, so thanks. Ham Predator's recent favorite, but the Yopptower Database stuff from the early days always got a laugh out of me. Also, the soundboard is just the gift that keeps on giving. Alternative episode names, when you guys are mean to the listeners, it makes the personas more natural when you aren't always cute to the fan base. Dylan Sock Puppets. And
Maybe that should be our subtitle. We can insult the fan base.
Yes. Fuck you. This is our podcast. Get out of here.
No. It's the name of the episode is
King's Ransom.
King's Ransom.
Mm-hmm.
I kept wanting to say Royal Flush. That's all right. King's Ransom, or why would you listen to 200 of these?
I don't know. Yeah. Why would you listen to 200 big ones when small ones will do just fine? Too many James and Brian to list, so I'll go for when Jordan's Jack Ryder bit finally came to a head in the Beware the Creeper episode. I was dying laughing. That's when he turns into the Creeper. Obviously, Batman's usefulness has the best intro, but I have a soft spot for the Balderarchy. Recurring bits, the synopsis for little recurring jokes whenever James uses the short "what" as an interjection from the soundboard, which this is surrounded by. This was correctly used. Someone had tried in the Discord and been like, "Oh, I love it when they do the what," and it was just the word "what." But I was like, "Excuse me, I surrounded it by like symmetrical saxophone, trumpet, drum emojis." So it's like that's the grammatically correct way to do it. So thank you. Brian's eternal beef with On Leather Wings. Do I have to choose?
Beef.
Yeah. Eternal beef. That'll be the subtitle when we revisit On Leather Wings eventually.
Yeah.
My favorite bit is Dylan, you son of a bitch, Batman's usefulness, Bat-Wags, and just you and Brian's wackiness that makes up the show's heart and humor. Actor name as character in Duckman Private Dick.
Oh my God. But just we've been a little light on that one lately.
Yeah, we haven't had many dick jokes pop up. This is favorite moments from the podcast. When my email telling them about how much I liked the infrequent at the time segment where James told Brian about the comic history of a new character, which led to it being a permanent fixture. Yeah, I try to do that whenever possible.
Permanent fixture like this comic?
Oh my God, it's absolutely Batman. I loved attending the world's finest live event anytime Brian tries to truncate the synopsis but ends up in word soup.
So that was somebody who was at the live pod.
Yeah.
Who?
We don't know. Truthfully, one of my favorite moments was listening to a story about how James and Brian reacted to the 2016 election. How they were working at a place and they felt were the only ones worried. I really like it as I listened to that episode this year, so way after, and it felt weirdly comforting in a way like, oh, I'm not crazy, especially because where I was working in 2024, I had a similar experience in the workplace, but no coworker to kind of connect with, unfortunately.
I'm so sorry.
Let us be your connectivity coworkers.
Yes.
I'm only 20 episodes in, but the feud with the Yop Tower is legendary. You still probably owe them a lot of money each time you yop without permission. Yeah, I think so. Sorry about that. this was forever ago, but when everything with the Banana Family was at its peak and chaotic and Brian was losing it. All that, yeah.
That one's still, I am still,
yeah.
Of all the things in the podcast, Jamie, like Banana Man's true identity is like one of those.
Yeah, I hope we learn by the very end or something, you know.
I just want to have like tea or coffee with Banana Man.
Yeah, I want him to just show up at your house.
Yeah, and just be like,
it was
okay.
me. Yeah,
just walk away.
Yeah, that's it.
God, what are those movies where you like learn the? Oh, it's like the end of Saw 1.
Oh yeah,
If Banana Man just walks up and just like okay and walks away, and you're like,
one of your dogs stands up in the middle of the floor and unzips itself.
Oh my
and just
God.
says okay and leaves. Yeah.
I would have to apologize a lot.
I can't remember a specific one, but I like when you guys react to nicknames the listeners give you guys. I love how off the wall some have gotten, and your reaction to them is amazing. Dude, I have a list of them on my notes app with timestamps and everything.
What?
Honestly, Dan Reba knowing too much about Duckman Private Dick in the Legend of the Dark Knight episode. Brian almost drowning in the Forgotten. The song in the
Brian almost drowning in the Forgotten? Drowning in what?
Probably choked on water.
Yeah, that's fair.
Song in the Episode Guide Part 2. The listener Yoppie Games in Absolute Power. Brian taking over as host of the pod in Lost Soul. There's so many, man. You guys have created such a fun pod. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I still think Yoppie Court was super fun. I also really like every time that Brian is surprised and super engaged with an episode because it's fun to hear that experience from a newbie perspective.
That's me.
When Brian laughs, it's infectious. Maybe you guys starting Batman Beyond. It's my favorite of the franchise. It's stuck in my child heart as the epitome of cool. When they got Stan Berkowitz on and he deadpan no reacted to many of their zany segments, priceless. That's
yeah,
been
which
a favorite
time?
of mine too. Yeah, every time. I don't know. What do you think? This is bugs or hip hop? Shut the fuck up.
Stan, don't ever change.
No. From an early STS episode, I think Parasite, when Superman pulled a water pipe out of the wall, used it like a fire hose to put out some flames, and then crushed the end of it.
Shut.
James explained that when they were watching. Brian turned to him and said, "That's how I stopped peeing. I've only peed once. Damn it, Brian, I'm still laughing." that is one of my favorite bits from the whole thing.
Sometimes I surprise myself.
I don't remember the specific episode. My dog was having a terrible recovery from surgery to remove cancer. I've been crying nonstop, and your show got me to laugh for the first time in like a week. I've appreciated you both getting through some really difficult times. My dog's cancer surgery and a bad breakup. Well, I'm glad we were there for you. I do like hearing those, but it is heartbreaking also.
I know, like
people going through it.
I feel for you. I really do. I hope your dog is doing well. Yeah. I'm glad we can make you laugh. Oh, Bubba just like, she hears little. Oh.
Yeah, he made a sound. Most memorable, I fear, the tea spill on the soundboard. Good times.
My God.
I had my coffee a decent distance. Probably just any moment when the two of you are able to express your love for an episode or creator who worked on it. Yeah, that's always fun to have them here with us.
Yeah.
Anytime Brian can't remember any names and makes something up, like happened today. Honorable mention.
Don't know what you mean.
Honorable mention the Hey Arnold theme. The time you guys had to re-record most of an episode after it got deleted. We've been through some time.
Not over it. There's another honorable mention for the subtitle.
Yeah.
Paxton Powers as Blight
in Duckman Private Dick. We have some thank you ones that were just like, it says, "Do you want to say anything else?" space or whatever they wanted to say. I was in the middle of my own show pal all the DCAU marathon when deciding to tune into the podcast. Our watch along also had various running gaps. My favorite I wish to share here is that when getting to a fish story, my pal, who I will call Forpopomo to hide his identity, quipped on the title saying, "A fish story? I wonder what character will appear in this one. Please tell me, as I cannot deduce myself." Sensing his sarcasm, I replied the episode featured Aquavius the kryptonite fish. Forpopomo and I spent the rest of the watch through creating more lore to Aquavius and talking as if he was in each episode, such as being the weapon Luthor used in Legacy, and old Bruce comparing Terry to Aquavius due to having similar temperament.
Put it in the pod.
Yeah. Might as well leave a comment talking about how I appreciate you guys this past year. My year started off with the unexpected death of my sister and then followed with my grandma losing her 6-year fight to cancer. Throw in the current state of the country on top, you can guess that this year has been just the worst. Then I found your podcast in July. It has been one of the most uplifting things I've listened to this year. I cannot begin to express how much that means to me. I'm going to cry a little bit. Right. I was already going through a DCAU watch through, but I don't have anyone to talk about it with. So I looked through YouTube and came across a video of Jamie saying how he had a podcast taking his friend through the DCAU. This piqued my interest, so I listened to the first episode. And even though I had some reservations on it, I ultimately enjoyed it. Understandable. I slowly worked through the backlog and having kept the show more and more as it evolved, or kept enjoying the show more and more as it evolved over its run. I love the chemistry between you two guys. Could always bring my mood up when I need it.
Aww.
Sorry if it brought your mood down, but you guys are amazing and deserve to know that. Thanks for being such great Yoppie dudes. Thank you.
I hope in your listening of the pod and not having like people that connect with about it. Like I hope you're on like the Discord and connecting with
Chime
those
on
peeps.
in. We're in there talking about stupid zany shit all the time. Emperor's New Groove.
I'm not.
No, Brian's not. But he's here listening to this.
I'm here in spirit.
Just a massive thank you to you. This is someone else, I think. I'm assuming James is reading this. Brian and everyone else who makes the podcast possible. It's been a highlight of my week every week since the first batch of episodes came out in 2021. The pod gave me the drive to rewatch the whole DCAU for the first time as an adult, and I cherish that experience. Thanks so much, guys, and a huge congrats on 200 episodes from Fiacre, Oregon, in case it doesn't say it on the Google form. It doesn't.
We got one name.
Hard to pick between Beyond and Redacted for the favorite shows section, but I have to go with the other one since it's just the culmination of everything.
To go with the other one.
Just something. Jump on the Bat-Wagon. I should probably say something like how I've been watching the DCAU since I was able to comprehend storytelling, or that it's the reason I'm in school or something for screenwriting.
Ooh.
But nah, I am the tiger. I believe in God. I am Batman.
That might still be one of my favorite subtitles.
Podcast is great. Only keeps getting better. I thought you guys had good chemistry, but in this last year, the way you two bounce off each other has been better than ever. That's good to hear because we always feel like, oh, we're getting worse.
Jamie, we need to talk.
Oh, we're bouncing too much.
Also, we really got to.
We're just like bouncing
down on this bouncing.
bouncing off of hedges. Also, on the technical side, the smaller mail section was a great choice. It's gonna be big today, but
thank you.
Pretty palpable how it made the pod less tiring activity for you two. This one just says, "Long live Lobo Boy Fanboy 420." Damn. That's a reach back. Many thanks to J and B, which is apparently a whiskey, for keeping me sane during many issues, both worldwide and personal. Hi, James. Go Ducks till we up again. Thank you. I have a Batman-related podcast recommendation. Rogues the podcast. It starts a little slow, but it picks up, I swear. That's all. Yop. Okay. This podcast celebrates its anniversaries on my birthday every year, and I can't tell you how happy I am that it's been going this long. That it's built up such a fantastic community, and that this format still brings both you, the listener, great humor and joy, even when the episodes aren't great. Here's to many more years.
We're humorful sometimes.
This one just says, rock. Potassium. I'm such a fan of the Watchtower Database and the podcast. I really love your attention to detail and fun videos based on the DCAU, as well as you showing it to Brian for the first time. I've been showing my friend BTAS in production order for the first time, and thought I finally have something like you and Brian do through this great show. Keep up the yoppiness, my dudes. I just started watching 2 weeks ago, and I'm on episode 25, but luckily I found this. This is in all caps.
Nice.
Love you guys. Hope we can get together soon. Be happy to orchestrate a date to come on and just let the dice roll on the episode of what we are watching. I don't know who said that, so how am I to know? I haven't, but yeah, yes or no. I haven't caught up fully to the podcast, which is why I haven't sent in any mail. I'm at episode 118. I started listening a couple months ago, so I'll be caught up in a couple months. Then I'll finally send in my first mail. I'm filling out the survey because James said in the Discord, you Yoppie dudes are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
The only other bits were just kind of statistics about where they found it and stuff like that. So Louisiana Purchase had provided those to me. 70% of people that took the survey found the podcast via YouTube. 74% were subscribed to the database channel before the podcast. Over 50% of people haven't watched all the DCAU in its entirety. And fun fact, it's a tie between BTAS and Justice League Unlimited for the favorite show. Oh, and lots of people would have liked the DCAU Teen Titans to be a thing, and I really love the single person who wanted Bionicle to be in the DCAU because DC published the comics for it. So thank you. Thank you, Louisiana Purchase, for putting that together, making that available for people to kind of chime in with their stuff for episode 200.
I appreciate hearing all these. I got a nice I got my glow on.
Yeah.
Look at me glow.
And I did ask people to send in mail in time for us to record this. So we're just going to do mail right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a Snickers bar?
And one small extra yop.
We drop
What we drop?
our weekly yop.
Oh yeah, those.
Into the comment box.
Birds
there sure was a lot.
Now Jamie's
Sure was a
mad.
lot.
Too bad we're all
At least I am.
just Dylan Pollock. Sorry.
I fucked. Okay, let's start over. Let's try again. Yeah, if you want to send in mail, send us a what the fuck do I say? I've never done this
Send
before.
us a Yoppie Bev at
If you want to reach out to us,
jumponthebatwagon.com.
like the Fire-Handed and of World's Finest Part 3, you can send a short-ass email, an email for your ass, or 60-second voice message to batwagonpod@gmail.com. Leave a comment on today's episode on Spod Tower. What the fuck is happening? YouTube or Spotify. But please don't spoil anything past this episode for Brian. I looked Brian in the eyes like, help. This is from Eliana Fernandez.
That's a great
which
name.
I think is a new one.
Whoa, wait, hold up. Eliana Fernandez.
Yeah, I like that.
Can I share your name?
Can I share your name?
You can be
Can I
Brian
have
for
it?
a bit. Enjoy being called Ryan at every coffee shop ever.
It says, hi, Blothazar Brat and Jam from Guilty Gear. Ellie here reporting from just having listened to the Roxy Rocket episode. Yes, that person that mentioned the penis song is writing again. Oh, this is not a new person. I'm so sorry. I rescind the applause. You don't get applause.
I don't. I rescind the great name.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. I
no,
don't
you
rescind.
don't. No,
I don't
no.
rescind.
After a horny episode triggered something in her brain. Cartoons with innuendos and weirdly horny content, accidental or not, have probably awakened something in the intended audience watching them. You've gotten to blackout, so you know what I mean. That's when Ink shoves herself down Terry's throat.
Yeah.
But what about stuff where you were not the intended viewing audience? Is there something like that for you? No need to specify what exactly did it. For example, I'm like 99% sure watching Cool World at a formative age, thinking it was just a fun Roger Rabbit type movie, made me realize I'm bisexual. Thanks, Hollywood. Have you seen that before?
No.
Cool World? I haven't seen the movie. I think it's Ewan McGregor. No, it's Brad Pitt. It's a 90s, it's sort of Roger Rabbit-y in that there's just animated characters in the real world, but there's just this hyper-sexualized, I don't know, she's like a stripper or just a dancer or something like that.
Yeah.
That's like Brad Pitt's love interest, and she's a cartoon. And I've not seen the movie, but I'm very familiar with the character.
I don't think I had any great awakenings. Well, let's see.
I feel like
God, I feel like it's always
mine
musicians.
yet.
It's always musicians that do it for me.
Yeah. Okay.
More so than actors. Ewan McGregor's pretty hot.
He is. Yeah. This is from God of Fame. Hey, Yoppers, it's your hopefully favorite time displaced commenter here to congratulate you on a monumental 200 episodes. Can't believe the number of episodes is now 1/3 of Brick's age. Thanks to my intense knowledge.
I'm 600 this
year. Ra's al Ghul status. Thanks to my intense knowledge of the time stream, I knew you would skip a week and thus never wrote a comment. Definitely not because of midterms made me forget.
Oof.
So the 200th special, I wrote a big comment documenting my travels through the past for 2 whole weeks to all, but guarantee James will skip it. I also started S-Task, so that's cool. So here's my thoughts on what I saw last week and this week. Kansas doesn't care. Wow, this might be the best version of a Superman origin I've ever seen, and I've seen a couple. Step Bruno rimmed with windows. Always a good time when Dylan is on the show, and the duck sounds you guys from you guys making almost made me choke from laughter. Alpo halpo hapo halihatko. Usually I try and guess where the podcast episode title came from, but this had me at such a loss. I was convinced you just keyboard smashed for the title. Jesus has returned, and he's hot pink. Love you guys. Totally original content, jokes, and stories and podcast openings. You guys bring up that you say a lot of the same stuff over and over in this episode and do practically the same opening bit as the previous episode. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be funny and topical. You see, Brian would agree if he remembered the episode.
Remember what?
Give her the uranium pump. Metallica joke goes here. Brainiac's ball pit. I really like this episode, despite how oversaturated I feel that Brainiac has become. Also, his hover sled is really funny. Eggy Wrinkle's personal zoo.
Ooh,
the main man.
yeah.
The bits where they crashed through LexCorp twice got me real good, especially with all Lobo's PG swearing. Earth Sunned by Yellow. Lamp. The main man again. Eggy Wrinkle's really bulked up to the Hulk size just to lose to a toaster. See, basically the same size as any other comment. Definitely not 2/3 of a Google Doc page. 94 out of 208 or 45.2% completion. Happy 200th, fellas. I'll be here soon. Until next time, stay yoppy and look forward to the past. I will.
I always do.
This is Carmen Mele, holy 200th episode, Batwags. I can't believe Brian has made it this far into the DCAU without wanting to kill Jamie. Oh no, he's wanted to multiple times.
Oh yeah, I tried twice.
Yeah, I threw Snickers at him and he stopped him. Unless it was, in case it was lost in the Yops, I pulled out another Snickers. You guys have made such a great community that's been filled with gut-busting laughter, lots of highs and lows. I'm glad to be a Bat-Wagon, part of this Yoppie community. Keep it Yoppie, Brother Broderick, and Willie T. Cannon. Thank you very much.
Wow.
That's my brother.
That's the first Brother Broderick that's made an appearance in a long time.
Yeah, Brother Broderick. Yeah.
Thank you,
Brother Broderick. This is from Lock D. Next time is the return of the Ransom family and their leader, King. Will Terry cheat on his girlfriend with Marilyn Ransom for a third time? Tune in to find out.
Marilyn?
Who knows? Melanie Ransom. Baggy the Bloke, Squeaky Wheel gets the rewatch. Don't rewatch the wheel. Wheel in the Yop keeps on watching. Suggestions. I do like Squeaky Wheel. Man. Scotty Cameron. Hey, Yoppie dudes, it's been a while since I've written into the podcast. I've been meaning to write in for a while now, but life has a way of hindering those plans. I understand. However, many of those endeavors have actually been great experiences as of late. Since you recently got my coffee and did push-ups to Hello Zep, I figured now's the perfect time to write in. Here are some of my adventures. I hope the wheel chooses the Saw episode. It didn't. Firstly, I got to meet the original Captain Kirk, William Shatner, and had him sign his novel, Captain's Glory. I made sure he signed it for Scotty. Perfect. Also had the chance to meet Paul Dini and had him sign my BTAS and STAS posters. I even got Kevin Altieri to sign the BTAS poster. I jokingly told Dan Reba I ran out of things for him to sign since this is his third year at Planet Comic-Con Kansas City. Now I have a TNBA poster from Dan Mora, which was a variant cover he did for Batman The Adventures Continue, so Dan can sign that next time. Before that, I took a trip to Albuquerque, New Mexico to compete in USATF Indoor Nationals, and I earned 4 silver medals for the 400-meter long jump, 4x800-meter relay, and 4x400-meter relay.
Damn, Scotty!
And a gold medal for the weight throw, which also made me a national champion in that event. Here are some photos from that. Now, here are some burning thoughts and recent. First of all, good fucking job, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Congrats. We're over here celebrating like we did 200 episodes.
Yeah, and you like
You're
did
like, oh, I'm like
something,
winning
an
medals,
actual
guys.
achievement. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
We talked and pressed stop and record 208 times. Ace in the Hole, it's Homeward Bound with Batman. Don't show Gab Bolin this episode. I think that's Dylan's cousin, I assume. Lobo, please tell me why SpongeBob, Monster Girl, and Captain Gontu are in this piece of shit. I just finished that and thought, why did you make me watch this? You're fighting so you can watch Brian forget about the DCAU. Think, Jamie, think. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant listener of this podcast. You'll live to see the podcast crumble to dust and blow away. Whoa, Omni Scotty, settle down. It's not that deep. It's just a shitty Lobo cartoon. Where's Terry? Great episode, but with Batman and a kid. At least it's not I've got Batman in my basement. Payback, Patrick is the angel of death now. Centuries of the Lost Cosmos. Did Dan Reba, Rich Fogel, and John Shirley use a Star Wars VR game as an allegory for Bob Kane and Bill Finger? Ooh, maybe. Whoa. I hadn't even thought about that. The Batman creators. Because Simon. Well, okay, you didn't fucking Derek Powers. Shut the fuck up.
Come on, Bill Finger.
Yeah, you don't remember that.
The infamous tombstone.
At least Kane never sent Batman fans to kill Finger. He was a scumbag, but not that big of a scumbag. April Moon. So Batman fights a cyberpunk versions of Whiplash, Juggernaut, and Chainsaw Man, and there's an old doctor with a crush on a younger assistant. This assistant likes not Whiplash and is conning the doctor the whole time. Stay Yoppie, Scotty. And then we have pictures of him with William Shatner getting shit signed for Scotty. And then here's him doing all the cool shit and winning medals.
Oh, that throw shot that's
solid. That's that's new profile picture.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that my profile picture.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. No, the podcast this time will just be that picture. Eric LeBeau, King's Ransom. Or, guys, I figured out why it was called Ace in the Hole. It's because he's in the hole. And there's a picture of Ace in the little cutout.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Here's a voice message.
So how did that last phone call go? Hello.
You have it?
Well,
excellent, Mr. Wayne.
Let me get a damn word in. Wow, the Royal Flush King sucks. So Bruce falls in a pond. Everyone is looking at the pond, and then he magically appears outside of the pond, and no one is able to handle a 70, 80-year-old man. Brian's older than that, and he could take him. I believe in you, Brian.
Thank you.
On the positive side, Thorpe, who I honestly thought was Thorne when I first heard it, like as if she was Rupert Thorne's granddaughter or something. Anyways, her being in cahoots with King was a pretty clever twist. Other than that, I don't have too much to say about this episode. It's whatever. So how many rub-down jokes are we up to in the podcast at this point?
Wrong!
Croc! You're alive? Fuck! Croc. A pet from the sewers? Oh, Croc, we don't need rats around here. Why did you bring a fucking crocodile home? Ah!
They got the hand predator there with you. We didn't talk about the rub down thing at all. He was like getting a massage by the pool. I love a good rub down after a hard day's work or whatever the fuck he said. And it was just like, excuse me. There's no way that wasn't a purposeful, like, that kids won't notice.
I think the three of us got whiplash just from exchanging glances at that line.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Rose.
Rose Dog.
You're here for episode 200. Thank you so much.
Hi, baby. You clippity clapping in here?
We got Calvin Evans for the big 200. Dear James and Brian, I feel you've earned your real names now. Congratulations. Who are those?
Oh.
Congratulations on making it to 200. Thank you to James for organizing, editing, trivia gathering, and bringing Brian onto the Bat-Wagon. Brian, thank you for sticking with your good friend James through this podcast and toughing it out through the sewer kings and lobos along the way. You both have given so many people joy by sharing your insights and laughs with the world. Here's to the next 200 and Batman Beyond. Yours,
you know what's
Yoppie
freaky?
Calvin.
There's going to be another 200. There's going to be more.
So
than
here's
that.
the thing: is there's over 400 items on the spreadsheet, but that was including every individual Gotham Girls and Lobo episode. So I figure, since I combined those, we might not reach 400. But if we're like a few away, we should just do some random like 6 things at the end or something.
Duckman, private dick.
Finally, we'll watch Freakazoid. Finish Freakazoid.
Oh God,
spaced out by like years. Yeah,
has it been years since we've done one?
A year since we've done one at this point. Yeah. This is from Jack Perry. What, dear James and Brian, happy 200. Most podcasts don't get this far. Hopefully many more episodes to come. This is my first email, so before I say some quick points, I want to say I've been watching Watchtower Database since every Batsuit video. Anyways, when that's a while ago. When Terry kicks Ace into the electrical box, if he did that to anyone else, would he have killed them? And did he know at this point he was a robot? After Bruce is hit into the water and hits the king from behind, he doesn't have any drip of water on suit or hair. People must dry quickly in the future. Yes, thank you so much. Dr. Derp, King's Ransom or Oh No, Now It's Personal. It's been a while since I saw the first few Royal Flush Gang episodes, but I don't recall the family dynamics in those episodes to me as multilateral as they are here. The earlier episodes were a straightforward 10 versus her family conflict, whereas the infighting between King and Queen and how that drives the main conflict of the episode makes memorable characters where there were once just memorable antagonists. That alone makes for a satisfying follow-up to Ace in the Hole, but I also appreciate the added agency. He was in the hole. Bruce gets in the final fight as it's nearly him and Ace versus the Royal Flush Gang while Terry deals with Ace, the other Ace. It's a nice inversion of the dynamics we've seen so far, even if it's neither as close to heart as Ace's origin, nor as dynamic a shift as Bruce teaming up with Max. Perhaps the horror of the earlier seasons are missed, but this is still what I remember most fondly from Batman Beyond. Earlier episodes worked overtime to give Terry his own distinct rogues gallery to compete with Batman's, and now we're starting to see those seeds blossom. I suppose the final twist is a repeat of April Moon, but what you gonna do? Yeah, a little bit. They're like, oh no, they were cheating the whole time. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're surprised. I was actually surprised. But.
Yeah, I thought to myself, like, isn't this the one where King is actually with the blonde girl? And then I was like, no, that was April and April Moon. And then it actually happened. I went, oh, it was both. So never mind. Yeah.
Also, just realized that we could do, for a subtitle, it could be King's Ransom or Ace in the Hole. This time the hole is a pool. Or a fountain. A fountain.
This time it's the other Ace.
Yeah.
This time it's Ace and Hole. Ace and Hole.
Ooh, 2 aces. There's 2 aces in this episode.
Ace up my
I
sleeve.
kept wanting to say issue. Why did my brain want to say issue?
I don't know. It's a comic.
Oh.
But moving. This is from Jack of the Cards. OMG, congrats, Batwags 200. That's almost as old as Brian. Everyone's doing it. Wish I could be there with y'all to celebrate, but I'm on the East Coast and do not do well on planes. Also, it's almost finals week. Hope y'all have fun in Big Bus. And the second I get my hands on the new Tamagotchi life game, I'll be making copies of most of you. Visuals will be based mainly on vibes and staring at you like bugs in a jar. Jack of the Cards. And then there's this drawing that just says yippee. Little guy. Thank you.
I want to see what I look like based on vibes.
Yeah. Just Mask Does Wrestling. Big 200, baby.
You know, I've not recorded anything and sent it in a little bit. Been very busy. I mentioned to Brian a while back that it's no longer barn stealing season. It's grass stealing season.
Grass?
So I really hadn't thought of anything. I was going to try and come up with something special to send for episode 200. But I figured now was as good a time as any to record this because I needed to breathe and take a minute because I low-key just tore up a lawnmower. But anyway, just wanted to pop in and thank you guys. I know I've not exactly been around since the beginning, but this podcast is really special. This community is really special, and it's introduced me and broadened my horizons from just being a lifelong Marvel fan who happened to like Batman to being super entrenched in the DCAU and having a Batman tattoo on my calf. So thank you guys for all this and looking forward to what's next. Later on, Batwags. That didn't make sense. Whatever.
Later on.
Later on, Batwag.
Later on, Garth. Later on, Batwag. Too later.
You know, if you didn't say anything, I would have just rolled
I
with
know,
it.
yeah, I wouldn't have even noticed. I'm going to do a not accidental, but here's another Video Horizons shameless plug, but I promise it's leading somewhere. A lot of people have come in and like, we've been very hard at work on cleaning up the place, organizing it, making it feel a lot more.
At Video Horizons have been working hard at cleaning up the place and making it more suitable for you.
Marathon coach, background music. Big bus, whatever. Everyone knows at this point. Well, we've been doing a lot but sometimes it doesn't feel like a lot. Like it's like, this place looks just the same as it ever did, blah, blah. But then we have a lot
now with LEDs.
Yeah, but now with lights and colors. But people will come in a lot and be like, wow, it looks so nice in here and that kind of thing. And it's just very like, okay, like my imposter syndrome is like, I don't fully believe you, but thank you so much. It does really help to hear that, to have people just not, we're not asking them to say that. They're just saying it. So similarly with this,
we're not asking them to say that, Jamie.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I know you're hiring them to come in.
I'm hiring people to go in and say specifically nice things.
But
one person to say something detrimental.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. No, but similarly with this, where it's like, we're sitting here just bullshitting for a couple hours every week, and it's very nice to hear these things, that it's actually entertaining for people. It's helping them get out of some dark places sometimes. All these sorts of things are like unintentional side effects of this is like, we're here, to have a good time, and hopefully you enjoy listening to it. But it being this entertaining for people is it makes me feel good. It makes me feel more like, okay, traveling around and doing this in editing and all that kind of stuff.
I'm glad that doctors have started prescribing us.
Yeah.
As an antidepressant for people.
Laughter is the best medicine. So don't listen to Jump on the Bell. If you want to be sad. Kyle. Episode 200.
Congratulations, you guys, on hitting 200 episodes. That's an incredible achievement to be able to maintain the consistency as well as the absurdity of this phenomenal podcast that we're all here to be a part of. The community that you guys have cultivated is absolutely spectacular, and it's supportive, and it's just a bunch of, I guess technically it's gendered, but yoppie dudes, and it makes me so happy that week to week, or whenever there are breaks, that I know this podcast is something that's going to bring a smile to my face. And I just want to say thank you to Brian James for giving us this form of entertainment and occasionally asking for a coffee or two. And I think it's the least that I can do. But on to the actual episode. King's Ransom is awesome. It completes a trilogy of episodes with the Royal Flush Gang. And I really like to see how things have devolved for them as time has gone by, and we get to see much more of an actual redemption arc from 10, and it makes me wonder if we spent even more time with them, would the trajectory for them become even more tragic? Losing 10, not having all of the means that they had beforehand, and it just sort of paints the picture of the tragedy of their decision to commit themselves to crime. It's just a fantastic episode, and it's why the Royal Flush Gang are one of my favorite sets of villains from Batman Beyond.
I could see that. Yeah. That's a really good point too, that like just looking at it as a whole from like the trio of episodes, that it is, this has a weight to it that we don't actually normally get with our villains.
Someone, what was it?
Rogues.
Brian. Brother Broderick. I was listening to a Justice League Revisited podcast episode that Stan Berkowitz was on, and obviously I won't go into details, but he was talking about like, this episode doesn't feel like there's a lot of good character arc stuff going on. like within the single episode. And I mostly agreed with that, but I felt very like the Justice League episode that they were talking about. I was like, yeah, I guess that's true. But most of the characters in the episode were kind of continuing arcs from previous episodes. So it's like, if you've been keeping up, like this is a good, little continuation or whatever. I feel similarly about this where like, Kimmy watched it with us and I don't think has seen a single Royal Flush Gang episode other than this one. But it didn't seem like she was too confused, but there were definitely moments where she, who's this guy or whatever. And we had to briefly, explain. But I feel like, I think it is enhanced by you having seen the other Royal Flush Gang episodes, but it wasn't like you're lost if you're like, no. Clearly the card guys are making card jokes the whole time.
I'm glad they laid off those puns because the first like 5 sentences or more were all like corny pun card based things.
We said this already, but the like checkmate or whatever, you're like, that's not a card thing. It's like, yeah, but he's a king. You're like, shut the fuck up. This is from Legacy, episode 200. The Milkman.
And this is why, in this reporter's humble opinion, Howie Mandel remains at the top of the balderarchy.
This week you're gonna be sipping a tall, warm glass of kick-ass.
Wrong! Hey, wait, this isn't my segment.
I'm Batgirl.
We interrupt this program to bring you a Yoppie new announcement.
Yopton's Log, number 200. Ooh. My, how the time can go by. Long separated are we from the age of ACOM, the reckoning of Robins, and Joker nosiles. The fiery hand that beckons has a new name, and I have taken up lodging with a new, hammier friend. We've gone on journeys through a new era, one with a more digital quality, but we must take ourselves up by the backstash through the Adobe Desert and on to tomorrow. For today, however, let me just say, it's wonderful to be here. Milk in hand and a ham by my side as we keep our calm and proceed to yop on.
I've been wondering what happened to the ham predator. He's not been here this whole episode, and I guess he's taken a little bit of a vacay, but that's okay.
Well,
he's allowed to leave every once in a while, as long as he comes back.
Do take care of the ham predator.
Yes, he's fragile. This is from Keen Machine, 200th episode.
Hey,
Greetings, James and Brian.
Yay.
Had to do the tongue roll. I miss it.
Thank you.
We haven't done it in a long time, but I miss it. Had to do a throwback. And speaking of throwbacks, congratulations on reaching your 200th episode. That is crazy. That is keen. And dare I say, that is shway. I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to pop in and congratulate you, say thanks for all the fun memories so far. It's been absolutely a blast following you guys over the years and reliving the DCAU through Brian's eyes. I look forward to the next 200 and yeah, keep it keen.
Yes, dear. Very shway.
Thank you, Keen.
Thanks, Keen.
It's good to hear the tongue roll.
Yeah.
Always. Tip Tapricot number 200.
I'm sorry, can you say it correctly?
200. It's the 200th episode. 200. It's the 200th episode. And I don't know if that'll get copyright claim, James, but congrats, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
We got Ryan Hip. Can anyone even count to 200? I mean, that's a pretty big number.
Wow. Jump on the Bat-Wagon has been on for 200 years. That is just crazy. And think about that number 200. 200. What are the 2 zeros? Are they breastises? Are they the cheeks of the buttocks? Are they balls? Leave your guess in the comments. But 200, that number makes me think about the podcast host's law of equivalent yop change, which has me wondering what is 200 episodes worth? I know it's not enough to bring back your goddamn honey. Anyway, as the old saying goes, Yops in his heaven, all's right with the world. I probably could have done more with the pun there, but that's the end.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate everyone coming out of the woodwork to make their own 200 jokes.
I'm going for balls.
Yeah. Last first, we got Mark Aquino. Before we tell Brian the name of the next episode, he tries to guess what it's about. This is King's Ransom, or more like King's Handsome. Am I right? Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
He never took off his makeup this time, so we don't know. Okay, blah, 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 Royal Flush Gang, blah, 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 James Bond reference, blah, blah, blah. Hey, it's Ursa from the original Superman movies, blah, 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 new voice actor for Barbara Gordon. Not much to talk about with this one. It's fine, I guess. That's not what I'm here to talk about, though. I'm taking a break from the continuing lore to congratulate Ya and Burr on this milestone of 200 episodes. 200 episodes. What a number. Did anyone think this podcast would even make it past the first one? I've mentioned before that I tried to get a now estranged friend into the podcast, and now we're no longer talking to each other. To be fair, it's for more than just that reason, but I don't need to go into that. But boy, what a ride it's been, hasn't it? Has there been growth? Well, in terms of people listening and members of this Yoppie community of ours, yeah. Just think about all the stuff that's come from it. Thoughts of the Week with Dylan, Jordan's Musical Minute, Jump on the Mechanic Wagon, LexCorp Cares, Yopton's Log, Eric and Croc, all the ridiculousness I do. All this came from us being inspired by this very podcast. The way it all evolves with every new development is genuinely amazing. And have our hosts been the most evolved with it? Nah, not really. Host with the most, I'm sorry. That's not an insult, by the way, as I'm sure Ya and Burr would most likely agree. They're the same dudes as they were from episode 1, and let's be honest, we wouldn't have it any other way. Look, Brian, at least at this point, knows who Blight is. Boss Biggest Bear Hugs now and always to the number one podcast host in this here multiverse of ours, James. Hey, man, let's do a podcast about some of my favorite things, Strecker. And Brian, as long as my emotional well-being will be held together by fictional talking bananas, Manili. Praise our Lord and Savior, Dylan Pollock. Keep up the great work on your own podcast.
It's fucking true.
Remember, tell Gab that she rules. Likewise to all of his loyal disciples: Scarloey, One Batgirl, Fangirl, Scotty Cameron, Wency, 209, Tip Tapicot, Key Machine, Jordan Blumen, Zane Beatty, Chris Knife, Linola Cola, Juan Pedro, Ashley Touchin, Scrudge, The Banana Family, Hex Lex, Eric LeBeau, Austin Trousers, Legacy Slacks, Payne, Ryan Hip, Peter Pantaloons, Nick Sorensen, Kyle Narani, and of course all the Awesome Sauce listeners of this Yoppie community of ours. Y'all the absolute best. Don't you ever forget that. I'll return to my regularly scheduled silly ass comment lore next week. Also, by the time this gets read, April 21st will have gone by, and yours truly will be 30.
That man's useful.
I just picked a random button. How useful is he? Still don't know how to feel about it, but just being here is enough. Till next week, big old futuristic smoke bomb. I just flew away, baby.
I almost remember being 30.
Batman's usefulness. How long ago was he 30?
100 years. No.
Well,
600 years.
Yeah,
no.
600 years ago. As
900
far as we
years.
know. Yeah. Well, we only have 12 episodes left of Batman Beyond, Brian. I'll just let you know that right now. But you know what's fun is that the next episode is not a Batman Beyond episode. We're starting a new show, baby.
We're starting a new show.
When we finished this episode, you were like, I should probably just leave. I'll leave the DVD in for this one, right? And I was like, yes, because I didn't want to reveal. What show do you think we're starting now? Because I've told you information about this in the past, but it's okay if you don't remember. You have only a few options left for what we're starting next.
So I know Justice League exists.
Mm-hmm.
I know Zeta Project exists.
Mm-hmm. And it's neither of those.
Oh.
It would be shocking if you could not remember the name of the show that we're starting.
Clarissa explains it all.
Yes, you got it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're doing. I'm trying so hard to think of a show that has anything to do with like shocking or electricity. And it's not Static Shock.
Yeah.
And I'm not smart enough to do it.
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
No,
shocking edition.
Yeah. The shockening. Yeah, we're starting Static Shock next episode. The first episode is called Shock to the System. What do you think it's about? And please, you only have one chance to guess this.
Batman's origin story?
Yeah, you got it. So close. You know what? I'll give it to you. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, is that an empty bag?
Yeah, it's empty.
Oh,
now.
no!
But I gave myself one. I had 6 total. No,
you have 2.
No, you guessed it's Static Shock.
Jamie, I don't need 5
Static's origin
king-size Snickers.
You're right. You need 6.
No!
king-size Snickers.
I do want to eat one of those, though.
Yeah, we're starting Static Shock. We're starting Static Shock. It's right here. It's been right here the whole time. Wow.
Oh, my God.
There he is.
Wow, that art looks
season.
different.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Okay.
We don't know.
You do know.
I do know.
I don't know.
No, but
that's
you'll know
the whole
soon.
point of the show.
Wow, 200 episodes and we figured it out. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Did that rhyme? Should that be the subtitle?
I don't even remember what we said. It's fine.
I don't know. That's the whole point of the show or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, there you go. I kind of rhymed with it.
That's how I laugh now. Get used to it.
That's the subtitle. King's Ransom.
And Rose is just
figure it out. Yeah, she's
upside down in the hallway.
Thank you, everybody, listening to the description for their musical themes, helping making this podcast as yoppy as it can be. Go check out their stuff. And thank you, of course, to you, the listener, for listening for 200 episodes. This is crazy. It is just kind of, big number, but it's a big number. And we could have stopped a long time ago, but I will not let you.
Ooh.
You have to make it through. Yeah.
Can I, for the listeners who made it this far,
yeah,
and as a celebration, because I know she's never going to buy us a coffee anyway, which is fine because she did and does music stuff for us. Dear listener who's in the big bus vicinity or wants to travel there, May 30th? May 31st is the Eugene Tea Festival. It's one of my favorite things of the year that happens in this town. And Kimmy's gonna be vending.
Ooh!
If you would like cups, if you would like drinking out of cups,
if you like drinking out of cups, reach out to us like the fire hand.
If you want some lore accurate merch, you should come to the Tea Fest and find lore Kimmy's accurate booth.
What does she have?
I mean, she'd be doing ceramic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have like Bat-Wagon things? Is that what you mean?
No, I mean she's a part of the show.
Oh, I see. Yes. I was like, I was suddenly intrigued. Like, there's bat signal mugs. I can have one.
Actually,
Kimmy listening to this. Yeah.
Maybe you should make like a batarang,
a wagon
stamp,
and
a wagon stamp
reserved for the one yoppy dude that shows up and says, "I'm here for the thing you said."
There's a few in the area.
That's true.
And there's more within driving distance.
Yeah. Because
just about anywhere in North America is drivable.
I would say so. Yeah, you won't drive into the water.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, everybody.
Wow, are you still talking? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're finishing the episode now. It's been a long one, but it's been fun, and I'm glad
Has it been 200 minutes long?
Probably. What is 200 minutes? It's 2 hours and
that's like 3 hours and change.
Yeah. Who knows? I hope not. So I mentioned something about that, and everyone's like, longer than the Mask of the Phantasm episode? Because that was like 3.5 hours or something.
Wow, was it really that long?
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff we talked about. I had a million tribs for you.
Yeah, okay.
But the time
everybody. It's so funny.
And we're stopping there.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank
for
you for
Static
all
Shock.
the nice. Thank you, Louisiana Purchase, again for putting together the survey thing, and thank you everybody for participating and writing stuff and being here and being you, and drink water.
I need to do that.
Me too.
My head hurts, man. Okay, bye. See you later.
Okay, Jack, you're out of here.
What?
Someone made your bail.
Melanie,
I made a lot of salads to pay for this.
you shouldn't have.
Hey, we're family, okay? I got a job for you. A real job. That is, if you don't mind washing dishes.
Are you kidding? I was the best dishwasher in Juvie Hole.
Kill Bruce Wayne? They're lying, I tell you. Bruce Wayne's my mentor. He's like a father to me.
Except he doesn't glow in the dark.
Hey, I resent that. Where's my lawyer? I'll sue. I'll own this place when I'm done with you.
Let's get out of here.
Jump on the Bat-Wagon is hosted and edited by yours truly, James Strecker, and co-hosted by yours Briley, Brian Maneely. This podcast is brought to you by the Watchtower Database, your one-stop shop for all things DC Animated Universe. To send us a Yoppie beverage, nab some sick show merch, or support us on Patreon, you can visit the links in today's show notes. And thank you very much. Please leave us a 5-star review on your app of choice and follow us wherever you listen to never miss a new show. And we'll see you next episode, same PP time, same poo-poo channel.